All right, let me pull up the chat on my computer because I cannot see anything.
Yeah, whenever I do these phone lives, I usually end up squinting like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I'm like, nope. I always I pull it up on my computer and then I like take my hand and like, because I can't see anything.
That's
Oh,
good.
wow. Passionate Kelsie and Crochet Vision are live. Just got the notification.
Yeah, it takes a couple seconds for people to come in.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't gotten the notification yet.
Hi, Italy. Hi, Kaya. Hi, Amber. Hi, Joanne. Hi,
Hello.
Mira.
Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Zoom.
How's everyone doing?
How are you guys? Hi, Pennsylvania. You're at a market right now.
How's it going?
Kelsie, what are you working on?
I've got another market bag going on. Just started, so we'll see how it's done today.
Is that potpourri?
It's actually Sonoma.
Sonoma.
They're like super close. It's a cream base, but just the little speckles of color are different.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that. They are different. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, the potpourri has like, I think it's like pink and blue specks, and this one has orange and brown.
Okay. Oh, look at that. That's so interesting. They make colors and they're so similar.
Yeah, they do. What are you working on today?
I am making a seahorse right now.
Fun.
And I just got these hooks in and I'm obsessed with them. They color change.
Oh, cool.
Heat. And so I've been playing with them all morning. I've been playing with them all morning. No, I have a market next weekend, so I am market prepping like crazy.
I haven't done a market in years.
I've done so many this year. And then I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next year. I need to know if Kelsie has noticed that Juicy Couture Sparkle is stiffer than the regular.
It can be because it has the sparkles in it, but also sometimes the Juicy Couture, they just have like a weird batch. It happens in the sparkly and the regular where it's just like not as soft. So like, yeah, maybe you got a bad batch.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I got like the orange and the black. I was going to try to run it through the knitting machine.
Yeah.
Haven't done it yet.
I've run Bernat Velvet through the knitting machine, but not Juicy Couture.
I'd only run it through my Addy. I don't think I'd put it through a Centro. I feel like it's going to be too thick for the Centro. A little nervous about that, but I'll try it.
Where did you get color changing hooks?
They're from Hooks and Glitter on Instagram. She did a pre-order for these ones. There's one available on my birthday giveaway right now on Instagram. My birthday's next week.
I knew that.
Yeah. Turning dirty 30. So they're actually, some of these haven't changed yet. I bought 2 of them because I thought they were the coolest thing ever. They start out like when it's really cold, they're like black.
Yeah.
And then with heat, they really change. There it goes.
Nice.
I thought they're so freaking cool. But I've never been like a big fun hook person until this year, but they're clovers.
Clover is my favorite.
Yeah, same. So she actually uses clovers that I was like, all right, well, if you're going to use clover, okay. 4, 5. Okay, cool. I'm not even counting, so I was just paying attention to what I was doing. Happy early birthday. Thanks, guys.
And are you turning 30 on the 30th?
Turning 30 on the 30th, yeah.
Golden birthday.
Yeah, 30 on the 30th.
I had my golden birthday this year. I turned 25 on the 25th.
25 on the 25th. Is that what golden birthday means? I didn't even know what that's.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, it's my golden birthday.
Congrats.
Thanks. hooks.
I have tried the furls hooks. Have you tried furls?
I have not.
They're too big for my hands. They're too long.
I'm not a big fan of most ergonomic hooks. Because I'm a pencil gripper, not a knife gripper.
Oh yeah?
So I hold my hook like that instead of like this.
Yeah.
So for me, it just, I don't see it. It would be like holding it like this. It would just be too big. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean the grip is really big,
And
but
then the neck is so long.
the neck is huge, and that's the problem because I'm
You
like
like
I
finger on the,
it.
yeah.
But compared to my clover, it's like a full like
Goodness.
it's probably an inch or over.
Oh.
So I'm like, it's too big. I can't use.
I just got Big Twist just came out with a bunch of hooks, and I got a prim hook, and I wanted to like try all the different kinds of hooks. But I don't think furls is in my future. Just like all the ergonomic hooks, I just don't see myself
Yeah,
using it.
I've just tried so many hooks over the years, and clover. I've always come back to my clover. So
Right. So I totally thought for a very long time that the more expensive hooks were kind of like a scam. I was a Susan Bates girl through and through. I only bought the Susan Bates, like $2 hooks. I was like, you don't need to spend more money on hooks. No. And then I had a few friends who were like, try Clover. I'm like, really? $10 for a crochet hook? Really? Like, really? And
yeah,
I did. And I was like, oh no, they put some sort of magic on this. And I love them. I love, 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 love them. You
I
can
don't.
purchase scrunchies on Kelsie's website.
Oh yeah,
Off your custom orders.
I did. I took off my custom orders yesterday, so they're not up anymore. But actually, I have some scrunchies in stock that I'm gonna put up for sale. So like pre-made scrunchies, probably later today.
There you go.
Do you make any scrunchies?
I don't. I don't.
Oh, you know what? I saw you live the other night, and you were making ear warmers,
Mm-hmm.
but you were using Scarfy. Does that work good on your the Centro?
So I think you need to oil your machine. Have you ever oiled your machine?
I bought. I've like I got on, like Knitting Machine Queens, and I was doing research, and I bought oil for it. I just haven't done it.
So
So
I have a Knitting Machine 101 video.
okay.
Where I show you can oil each peg of the machine. I've never put Red Heart through my machines. I'm a huge Red Heart hater in the Centros. Red Heart has wrecked many a machine for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be that your gears are starting to go. That's why it was skipping so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've gone through many a machine.
Really?
Oh, I mean, I make a lot of ear warmers and a lot of stuff. I'm working on all sorts of things with those. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Crochet Vision. I'm making a command for you right now.
oh, thank you. That's sweet. I can't control my temperature. I was hot, now I'm cold. Maybe I just need, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to grab like a lighter sweatshirt because my sweatshirt was too much. Now I'm like chilly. So
Okay.
I'm going to grab just like, I can see it. I'm just going to grab it real quick.
I forgot that whenever you do a dual live, it doesn't actually show your channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's better. It has been so cold here.
The temperatures here have been like all over the place.
It's been crazy. It's like 75 and then it's 50 and then it's 40. And I'm like, I can't. I can't.
All right, let's see if that works.
Whew. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So if anybody is wondering what Sarah's, you can type in !Crochet Vision, no spaces, and it will give you a direct link to her YouTube channel. You guys can go subscribe.
Oh, thanks.
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 I'm always freezing before I do a live, but that's good because every time I get on live, I get nervous and that makes me really hot. So now I'm like at a good temperature because I was freezing, but now I'm live, so it's fine.
I just can't temperature regulate. I'm freezing always. I was so over summer, and then now it's starting to get cold, and I'm like, I'm ready for summer again. Just kidding. I changed my mind. Changed my mind. I'm back to summer.
I'm not excited for the cold weather, but I am excited to make cold.
I agree.
Back to the headbands, Scarfie. I love Scarfie. I have like at least 6 or 7 skeins of it because I overbuy. I'm guilty.
Oh, you should see my yarn room. I'm trying to burn through as much as I can. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Yeah, but I mean, at least you're doing markets, we're selling stuff, so it's fine.
We are working girls. We are business women.
Yeah. So, you may have inspired me. I might try to work some Scarfie. Also, you held up one. It was like the taupe color or something, and it looked beautiful. It's like brown and cream, I think.
I think that was Lion Brand blah 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 Ferris wheel. Lion Brand Ferris wheel, yeah. Yeah. I was gonna put out a whole bunch of knitting machine videos last week, and then you put out your how many can you do in a day, and I was like, I don't want Kelsie to be mad at me. I'm not putting out any knitting machine videos this week. Nope. Don't want her to think I'm using it for clout. I'm like, nope, none this week.
I've had people like message me before, and they're like, "Hey, I was also gonna do a how many scrunchies in one day video, but I just wanted to make sure that was okay with you." And I was like, "I don't own the idea. Like, feel free, make whatever you want, as long as you're not like reposting my video." Like,
well, I knew we were gonna do this, and I didn't want you to think I was using you for clout. That I was like, nope, no, not doing that.
It's totally fair. I get it.
Because I did how many can I sew on the car ride to New York? And I was like, oh, this is too close. Nope. That can do next week. We can do that later. I was like, not happening. I was like, what else can I find? What do I have in the vault?
How many videos, just like the how many context, whether it's a whole YouTube video or just like a TikTok or something, they always do really good.
No. So people have been begging me. I did how many seahorses? And in that video, since I've done that video, people are like, can you do how many ducks? Can you do how many this? I posted how many ducks could I do in a day? And I posted it yesterday. Crap.
Oh, really?
Crap. I was like, y'all have been begging me for these videos for a long time now, and none of you are watching it. You liars. You liars. And my ADHD brain, they're so hard to do.
Yeah.
They're so hard. Like, I always forget by the end of the day, I'm so tired. I'm like, oh, it's fine. Yeah. Nope. So.
I like ran out of stuff to do, which is I did scrunchies again.
Oh, yeah.
Because
honestly, I watched your scrunchies again, and I was like, beat yourself. You can do it. Do it.
Yeah.
I was like, dang it.
It's a nice challenge to try to redo it. But people have wanted me to do how many bags in one day. And I'm like, the video would be so boring because like I can only make like 2.
Right.
They're too big. They take too long.
Right. That's fair. Those are hard. Speaking of bags and things you've done in a day, have you found the new Granny Square flower yarn yet?
No. I know I want to make a review video about it and like try it out, but I thought it would be more fun if I just go and get it in store.
Hmm.
But I haven't gone to the store yet, so I don't know if it's there or not.
I have not seen it in store, but I will let you know when I do because normally my Joann's gets things rather fast.
Yeah.
So I will let you know when I see it.
Hi, Jessica. I'll probably just call my Joann and like see if they have it.
You can also, if you give them the item number, they can tell you like when they're expecting it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
13, 14, 15. Perfect. Cool. I love counting. That's great. Joanne has to order it online. I ordered yesterday. Okay. I honestly was not a fan of the regular Granny Square yarn. And I reviewed it and I was literally like ready to throw it across.
Yeah.
I was so ready to throw it. I think it's also like everybody does granny squares so differently. I feel
Yeah.
like, especially like my grandma taught me how to make granny squares, and their granny square was so specific the way that they wanted you to do it. But when I did it, I had to switch my hook 3 different times to make the granny square work.
Yeah.
So it was getting me so frustrated. But I do want to try the flower one.
The flower one looks really pretty. I feel like because on the granny square, like I could tweak it a little bit,
Right.
granny square the way that I wanted it. But on this pattern, since it's like a specific
Right.
thing, I feel like I'm not going to be able to do that. So I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy it.
I feel that. I feel that. I get it. I get it. Oh no, I'm very intrigued. I didn't know that the original Granny Square yarn was such a hit that they'd even think to do the flower one, but I'm excited about it.
Yeah. I feel like it got a lot of buys at first because it's a really cool concept.
Right.
They just they probably already had the flower one, like they were working on it already.
Right.
But
Who knows?
yeah, who
And
knows?
you might because you talk to them.
Sometimes I did the review video right before they had contacted me because they wanted me to do a sponsored video with the Granny Square yarn. And I was just like, guys, everyone, the review video was made before the sponsorship. I was not paid to do that. These are my true opinions.
I'm making a seahorse, guys. I'm making a seahorse. It doesn't look like a seahorse yet, but it will.
Is that your pattern or?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't put my crab back up. Everybody's used to my crab being here. Sorry.
Cute.
He fell. Can you see him there, or does he need to go on the other side because where my head is? Yeah, the other side. I moved. There we go.
Cute.
Thanks. Hey, so my favorite question: if you were a yarn, what would you be and why?
Oh my gosh.
I know. My answer, I'll give you my answer. Okay. I would be Sweet Snuggles because I fall apart.
Oh. Got it. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm going to go with Lily Sugar and Cream.
Okay.
But.
Because you're sturdy and reliable.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess, yeah. I guess I'm sturdy. But I'm not very loud.
All right. I like it.
You know?
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Do you guys have any answers in the chat? What yarn do you think we would be?
And why? That's mine. My last video. Everyone was like, That's okay, Sarah. We're used to you not finishing things now. It's okay. You're real. We expect that from you. I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, fine. There's room for improvement. I know.
Mhm. If I finish the bee restock video, it will be very long. I'm not going to cut it up into several parts. And
Thought
but
alphabetical restock was dead.
I've told people that it is on pause at the moment indefinitely. So, but they just ask all the time.
What if you just skipped B and went to the next one? And then did B last?
C only has like 2 things or something.
So that's great.
But the thing is that like B is already like halfway done. I've stopped because the next thing on there is a black cardigan, and it's gonna take a long time.
Okay.
Maybe in December, because my custom orders are gonna be closed for December, and
Right.
we're gonna Vlogmas. So
How did you handle Vlogmas?
I was 2 days ahead.
Okay.
Filming on the 20th, and then posted like on the 22nd. You know.
Right.
But I would film my intro and like say what we're gonna do that day, and then I would go and I would edit it, and then I would film, edit, film, edit, film, edit, just like all day long.
Yeah. Because I've thought about it, and then I'm just like, I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
It was hard, but it was definitely worth it, honestly.
I'm thinking about it. My only concern, it's gonna depend on how November goes, because I'm thinking about picking up a few extra markets for the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd have a show every weekend until
Right.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And be doing market prep, editing, and like I've been having a hard time. I was doing 3 videos a week. Now I'm doing 2, and then 2. Like I mean, and also your videos, I feel like when you were doing Vlogmas, they were like shorter, right?
Yeah, they were shorter. They were, I think they were like 15 minutes, and some of them were even shorter than that. But yeah.
I feel like that's doable. And I do market recaps anyway. I don't know. It would be a lot.
Yeah, I told myself it was okay that they were shorter because it's every day.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I guess I post kind of every other day right now.
You do.
Yeah.
Because I currently post Tuesday, Friday. That has been my jam. And then on my other channel, I post on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
My second channel, yeah.
Isabella wants to know when to use which centro, the 40 versus the 48.
So I use the 48 pin for beanies and the 40 pin for ear warmers. And then I use the 22 pin for like stuffies and things like that. I am working on tutorials for all of the things. And if you want to do like baby beanies, you can use the 40 pin. The 22 is really too small for that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're not interchangeable. That would be really cool if they were.
Yeah. I mean, I the 40 for I only use the 40 for ear warmers, and I use the 48 for beanies, and
Yep.
that's all I do.
That's all I do. I saw someone made on the 48 pin, I think, this gorgeous cardigan. And I was like, ooh, that's pretty. And then I saw someone else did recently like a braided scarf. And I was like, oh, that's also pretty. But unless I'm at shows, that stuff doesn't move for me.
Yeah.
And it has to be cold. Socks go on the 22. I've never made socks. I've never made socks. I would assume they'd go on the 22. It looks like a. I'm making a seahorse. It'll look like a seahorse in a minute, I promise. It will. It really will.
Yeah, you can crochet ear warmers.
You can crochet ear warmers.
The back pattern is from Stephanie Z on YouTube. It's a tutorial, and it's going to be linked in the chat right now.
Yeah, go Ollie.
Go Ollie.
Go Ollie, go Ollie, go. I say that to Nightbot in my chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nightbot has been a game changer. I am not using Sweet Snuggle Slide, I'm using blanket yarn.
My method for pricing is all over the place. I don't have a solid like thing. I just price on like, I just put in a number like that sounds good.
Kelsie prices on vibes. I price cost of materials plus time.
Mm-hmm.
A pattern for the ear warmer, I would just Google one. I think Premier just came out with one. There's a bunch. A ribbed balaclava and a granny square cardigan. I've never made a granny square cardigan. I should. I never have.
Like the granny hexagon or
Yeah.
a whole cardigan with just squares.
Oh, I've never done either. God no.
Honestly, the hexagon is really not that bad.
So
but I like repetitive stitches, like the granny stitch.
When I bought the granny square yarn, because I'm a psychopath, I was like, okay, I am not going to do a granny square cardigan with all granny squares. And I designed I've never done clothes ever in my life. I'm going to design my own cardigan. And I did. And it turned into a cloak. I figured out the hood and I used your cuff. I was like, okay, this is fantastic. Never doing this again. Then my mom wanted one. I was like, great. Jesus. So then I made one for my mom. It was too short. Then I had to make another one. So now I have 3. And then I was like, okay, but now I want a different one. So I have one that's half fallen apart at my house. And I'm like, I'm not finishing this right now. So I have other things I need to do. So, and then people are like, where'd you get that pattern? I'm like, I'm not writing a pattern for this thing. I'll make a YouTube tutorial, but I'm just not. But literally I was like, I'm not doing a granny stitch one. I'm like, I have to be difficult because I'm going to do. What is wrong with me? Nope. Have to be difficult. I did panels, all the things. Nope. Nope. Because I was like, yeah. I'm not just doing a granny a granny hexagon. I was like, I could do that, but no.
I wonder how the granny yarn would work up in that. I mean, it probably just look like multicolored.
Yeah. I've seen people put it through a knitting machine and it looks pretty cool. So it'd probably be fun.
Both. I've done granny square cardigans with the small granny squares all sewed together. And then I've also obviously done hexagon cardigans. And the hexagon cardigans are just so much faster, but I also don't like sewing. So that's a big factor for me.
Yeah. Well, you could do like the join as you go for those. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've done granny square type cardigans for my dog. But not for me.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a Boston Terrier Jack Russell mix. They call her a Bojack. I'm sure she'll come down here at some point.
Cute.
Yeah. But she's so short-haired that like the second it gets halfway cold, she has to wear sweaters. So she's always wearing something. She's a chilly girl.
My dog is under my desk right now.
Nudgy.
That's where he lives.
I love that.
Here, you can see him.
Oh my goodness, baby.
He's sleeping.
Baby. Ben came to surprise me for the weekend, so she has not left his side.
Oh yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah. Can we see my dog? Let me see if I can go get her. Hang on. Let me send a text message to the people.
I think that these bags take me like 3 to 4 hours. But I tend to take breaks. I usually break it up.
Yeah. Breaking that up, I understand. All that chaining.
Yeah, just constant chaining.
Constant. That's why, I don't know, I have a million different things started all at once all the time. It's a part of why I guess I like market prep so much, but then it gets time to the market and I'm like, ah! So many things started. I have turtle parts just everywhere.
Oh, do you like assembly line?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I also I'll in the car, I'll bring like a skein just to do sea turtle shells or flipper stuff like that because I don't need stuffing. So that makes it kind of difficult. It's the stuffing part.
If you had to have only one yarn for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, geez.
That's so hard.
That is hard. Would you pick Juicy Couture or would you pick Sugar and Cream?
Well, I wouldn't pick Couture because I only make scrunchies with that.
Yeah.
So I would have to go with Lily Sugar and Cream.
Yeah. That's so hard. I'd pick blanket yarn. Bernat blanket.
Sarah and I have never met each other. This is technically our first time talking out loud. But I've seen her around YouTube, Instagram.
I've seen her around. She's around the block.
Someone asked how we met.
Oh. In lives and such.
We're in the crochet world. I don't know if I've worked with mohair actually.
Oh, absolutely not. You could not pay me enough to work with mohair. No thanks.
That's fair. Yeah.
No thanks. No thanks. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Why?
But I guess we have quite a bit of crossover in the channels because the last time we were in my chat, everyone was like, "Hi Sarah, hi Sarah, hi Sarah," and then they're like, "You guys should go live together." So
I feel so bad every time I go into your chat. I'm like, "No guys, I'm here to watch Chelsea. Ignore me. I'm not."
I know, I get that. I was watching your earwormer live, but I didn't say anything because the chat will literally just go like, "Oh my gosh, hi, 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 hi," and it's nice, but I don't want to bombard anybody with my presence, so I'll just watch quietly in the background.
I get that.
Oh yeah, members have emotes now on my channel. There's a Neji emote. You see it in the chat.
Ooh, I want to see it. I'm waiting for my husband to respond. Oh my god, look at Neji!
Oh, the one above that is a picture of me whenever I was a child and I'm wearing sunglasses.
That's great.
Oh, that one's a picture of Caesar screaming.
Those are fantastic.
I've asked one of my friends that's a graphic designer if they wanted to design some emotes for me, but in the meantime, I put in some photos. So,
I love that. That's hysterical.
but yeah, if anyone wants to become a member on my channel, you can. I actually did a members only video for the first time in about 4 months.
What?
And I have another one ready to go. So,
What?
I know.
Did you decide on what your members only videos are going to be?
In my last live, I was wondering, I was like, would you guys like me to just post like a full unedited like clip of me just making something? And they're like, yeah, we don't care. So I put up a video of me just making a whole scrunchie, and it was just like 10 minutes long.
So I put up memberships, and so many people got so mad at me.
Really?
Doing membership. They're like, you as well? So many people did this week. And they were all so mad. I'm like, guys, I'm not taking anything away from you. Like,
Yeah.
okay. I'm like, this is just an additional thing. And
Right.
so many of the comments were so negative. I was like, we're doing some members only live because sometimes the comments get a little harassment-esque. Like,
Right.
that I like it's for protection purposes. Like I'm so sorry that offends you. And then I have like a pattern tester one where like if you want to test my crochet patterns, which I'm gonna do some self promotion here. This
Yeah.
guy's coming out on November 1st. He's
Ooh.
got a belly. He's so fat. He's so fat. But that's in testing. Like to test my patterns, and then I have one for craft fair help if like you wanted my personal craft fair help. Like, but I'm not taking anything away. Oh my goodness, here's the girl. Come here, baby.
Dog time.
Go ahead. Come here, baby. Jump. Jump. Yes. Oh my goodness. Here's my baby. Here's my girl.
Eat.
Here's your girl. Here's my girl. Have you had? Oh, you've had enough. Okay. 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 Bruno, come here. And this is my parents' dog. Come here, baby. Come here. Yes. Oh my goodness, you're a big boy. Oh my gosh, I know, Bruno. I know. Oh, and Ruthie's now really jealous. Hi, Bruno boy. Mwah, good boy. Yes, you're good boy. Okay, you're gonna get down too.
Sweet, 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 sweet.
Okay, good boy. Yes, they're good boys and girls.
Come on, Bruno.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cute.
Yeah, she's my little baby.
Neji is my baby. So much so that my channel, like, so many people don't even know that I have another dog. I'm like, sorry, guys.
Oh no, Ruthie, she's literally my child. Yep.
Someone asked if you're going live later on your own channel.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Actually, probably not. Actually, because Ben's here, so probably not.
Oh yeah, understandable.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe I'll talk him into it with me, but probably.
I know you guys love Terry.
Yeah.
Terry is Caesar's dog, and Neji is my dog. Okay.
Ruthie was a surprise.
Yeah.
She we were not going to get a dog because with him being in the military, like we kind of just didn't know where we were going to be.
Yeah.
And so COVID was horrible. And we were literally walking past the place where we got her from because we needed a dog that was going to be permanently apartment size again because of where we are and where we live. We looked at we were going to foster, but everywhere where we were, it was all pit bulls. And moving around, we didn't know if our next place they'd allow pit bulls, and we were looking at apartments. Like it was just really hard because we want a pit bull in the future. Ben wants a pit bull so bad. He wants to name it Bubbles, like from Stitch. That's like his thing. He wants it so bad.
Yeah.
He wants a big dog. He wants to name it Bubbles. That's his thing. But we couldn't do that because of what our living situation was. We needed to have a dog that was going to be permanently tiny. And the Botox breed, it's just what we needed. And so we were walking past the place and he put a collar in my pocket. And I was like, what? And it was right after the new year. And he's like, we're going to go put a deposit down on her. And I was like, what? What? So
We had, well, Caesar had 2 dogs whenever I moved in with him. And it was Terry, and then he had a Chihuahua. His name was Peanut, but he got very, very old, so he passed away. And then we had just Terry by himself for about 2 or 3 years. And then we were like, I think we want to get him another brother. You know, I think he's a little lonely. So I found Neji on Facebook, and he was free. So I was like, I'm gonna go pick him up right now. But we were looking for another Chihuahua, and Neji is like a Chihuahua mix, so it was perfect.
what is your favorite and least favorite things to make for your shops?
Oh, okay. I guess my favorite things are.
And thank you for joining the Passionate Besties.
Yeah, thanks for your 5-month membership. You're amazing. My favorite thing to make for my website is like one-off items, like something that I made that I just got like inspired for, and it was a one-time thing, and it was just like really fun, and then I put it up for sale. And then I guess my least favorite thing is if I have a custom item, then and I have to make it like 500 times. Once I get around like 500, it starts getting a little bit tiring. So
I don't like to pick favorites, period, because then all the other ones' feelings get hurt and I feel bad.
Oh.
Can you tell I was picked last at gym class? But least favorite things, anything that I have to make in like a singular color, like ducks.
Yeah.
Everybody wants yellow ducks.
Well, yeah.
Only yellow ducks. So then I have to sit there with a skein of yellow and make just yellow ducks. And it's hard.
I'm probably the opposite of that. I like when things are all one color.
Oh God, no. Absolutely not. I like to like sit there, like I could do this where I'll make like a seahorse and then a duck and then a this and then a this and then a this, and like I can get through this game. But when I have to sit there and make 6 ducks all in the same color, no thanks.
Our normal party. Welcome to the Passionate Besties. Thanks for joining. Crochet Vision, Sarah's channel is right in the chat. It was linked just now if you want to check her out.
Yes, guys, check me out. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe.
Half husky, half chihuahua. How did that happen?
Oh, geez.
How did that happen?
How did that happen? So we're almost done with this one, guys, just so you can see where we're at.
I like the colors on that one.
Thanks. Yeah, they discontinued this color at Michael's, and then they brought it back at Joanne. So, little girls and pink seahorses, they go nuts. All I gotta do is sew up this tail, and then it's done.
Happy birthday, Ava.
Happy birthday. Us October babes.
October is such a great month, huh?
October's fantastic. October's pretty great. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Noro yarn at a local store is closing. Whew! That is a great deal on Noro yarn.
Yeah, 75% off. Wow.
There is a local yarn store by me.
Yeah.
But I haven't been to it yet. And it's been open for years. And I'm kind of just like, I don't ever really use expensive yarn because I don't normally do a lot of clothes.
Oh, yeah. I buy the expensive yarns and then I stare at them for too long. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with these. It's scary.
Yeah, like, I feel like it's such a sin, but I put some of the expensive yarns through the knitting machine.
But
No.
whatever, you know, as long as I feel
There's
like they're being used, it's better than like sitting around.
there's a yarn swap at my library, and so like you can bring yarns that you don't use, and they'll bring yarns that they don't use, and sometimes they bring gorgeous hand dyed stuff,
Wow.
and I'm like, okay, but I'm not gonna knit with it or anything like that.
Mm.
Actually, though, I have bought knitting needles to make a knit hat from your knit tutorial because I have some yarns that I can't put through a knitting machine. I'm like, what else am I going to do with it? And I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll try it because I know how to knit. So I was like, I could try it.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
it's not that bad, honestly. It's pretty
Right.
quick.
I'm like, well, maybe. We'll see. December.
I really want to make a top-down raglan.
Yeah. That seems like I was watching all your friends do it. I'm like, that looks like it's taking forever.
All of my friends do it, and I'm like, I've done panel knits sweaters, but I've never done a top-down raglan, so I feel like I need to.
There you go. Speaking of your friends,
Yeah.
does Aiden need more scraps?
I don't know. You can message Aiden and ask, but I just constantly am sending her scraps.
I just throw them out. And every time I'm like, everyone needs an Aiden in their life because I'm never going to use this. And garbage.
Aiden just came out with a new pattern too. She
I
just
saw that. It's beautiful. The cat.
yeah. There's multiple animals, but it's called the flea bags, and it's little animal faces, and it's a purse.
There was a red panda, the cat. There's a few of them. It's beautiful.
Right? She's so good at color work. It's crazy.
It's one of my favorite things to do, and I don't get to do it anymore.
Aw,
It is
why?
because no one buys it.
Oh, yeah.
It is literally my favorite thing to do. That's how I like when I started doing craft shows, that's what I did. I did um all sorts of home decor stuff and like pillowcases and like all the grid work stuff. That's my favorite thing to do. I don't get
Wow.
to do now it's all this.
I love the look of color work, but I'm not good at it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Also, Aiden is like really amazing at writing patterns. They look so good.
Lovely.
And not just designing the color work. She's obviously really good at that, but just the actual document of the pattern, it looks really good. I'm always jealous.
That's amazing.
I told her that she should sell a pattern template, but
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. Should I make a stingray or a pig next?
I like pigs.
You like pigs?
Yeah.
All right. Kelsey says pig. Pig it is.
Pig it is.
As I yeet the seahorse across the room. Ay, ay, ay. Where is the start of this game? There it is. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So with all your new yarn, have you kept it all organized?
Yes.
How are your Lily Sugar and Cream shelves?
They're good. They're good. They're good. I think, in my opinion, they look great.
All right.
These bags have been using up so much Lily Sugar and Cream.
Right.
Like, I mean, I used to make tops a lot.
Yes, looks at her floor.
What? I mean, they're in their boxes.
I get my multicolored chunky yarn from Joanne.
It's organized as in like my website stock is up to date, and
Okay.
I know many of each color I have. So there you go.
Okay. You know, it's fair.
That's something.
It's something. Oh my god, this is so pretty. I can't even handle it.
I like.
Oh my god. I'm obsessed. I do make turtles. Oh man. Yeah, I just tore down my yarn wall and put it all back,
Yeah,
kind of organize, and I think I want to change it all again when I get back home.
that's fair. A lot of people have been telling me I need more shelving, and I know. But also someone asked if they could like help me buy more shelves. I was like, no, 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 no. I'm just I live in an apartment, so
Yeah.
I don't want to have too many shelves. Okay, last time I moved, when we moved into this apartment, I already have far too many shelves, and moving is such a hassle.
Moving's hard.
Yeah.
The last time, I mean, when Ben and I moved last time, we just bought new cube shelves.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I just get cube shelves from Walmart, so they're super cheap.
Mine are from IKEA. It's yeah, and they don't move well.
Yeah, they like fall apart while we're moving.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
honestly though, if so Ben and I are looking to buy another house. And I mean, but if we move no, never mind. If we were to move from our house to a house, we're looking for like a temporary housing situation because of his deployment schedule is stupid and it's terrible and awful and
Yeah.
stupid. But that would be like a temporary thing for like the next year until he's out of the freaking military because the military is stupid. Um, but if we were to like, because I was going to say if we moved when we moved there, I'd hire a moving company because I'm not doing it by myself again.
Yeah.
But actually, if that was the case, I would have to just buy furniture
Yeah.
because I wouldn't be getting rid of my house because we wouldn't be there long term. And we have to buy a house because it's like a vacation property type area and we were trying to get an apartment and I can't afford an apartment.
That's crazy.
Because it's Cape May, New Jersey. It's like a beach town.
Yeah.
It's like apartments there are like stupid expensive. That buying a house was cheaper than trying to get an apartment. I was like, what is this nonsense?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was nuts.
Oh, someone asked how long have you been crocheting? I want to know that.
24 years.
Really?
My grandma taught me when I was 6.
No way. I'm
Yep.
25. Okay, well I've been crocheting since I was 13, so I have been crocheting for 12 years.
My grandma taught me when I was 6.
But technically my great grandma taught me earlier, but I like we had one sit down session on the couch and I made a little tiny a swatch, but I didn't keep crocheting after that until I was 13. And then I was like, I think I want to crochet now. So I've been crocheting continuously since 13, but I
No.
got a tiny lesson whenever I was younger.
My grandma taught me when I was 6, and I crochet whenever I went upstate to their house, and she put all of my firsts on like she made a bunch of granny squares, and like so she put like my first line and my first chain and all of my firsts hanging off of this granny square thing that she made.
Yeah.
And like she kept all of them for me, which was really really sweet. So yeah, so I have that. And she's 91 and she's still crocheting.
Beautiful. Yeah, my great grandma is gone, but my grandma, she sews and she does quilting, so
I am deathly afraid of sewing machines.
Really?
I have tried so many times. I have had so many friends who have tried to teach me. My best friend is a seamstress. Like she did the alterations on my wedding dress and everything. And I
Mhm.
will sit there at the machine and have a panic attack. when,
Dang.
when I was a kid, I watched like the Samantha movie from like the American Girl dolls. And that kid ran his finger through the machine and they just grabbed him and replaced him. And I'm like, can't do it. That seam just ruined it for me. I can't do it.
Technically, I learned how to sew first.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, and my grandma gave me my first sewing machine whenever I was young, young. I think that she just wanted a new sewing machine, so she gave me hers, and then she got a fancy one. So,
I love that.
yeah. But I had that one for many years, and then my grandma bought me a brand new one whenever I started college. Because I was going to college, and my major was fashion design, so I
That's
had classes and stuff like that.
That's awesome. Ollie has the same fear as me. I love that, Ollie. That's fantastic. Not alone. Thank God. I don't think I've ever met anyone who has the same fear as me.
I think that as I get older, I'll probably transition into quilting from crochet because at some point, like my hands are gonna give out.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
My grandma's 91 and she's still crocheting.
True. Does she have any like joint problems or?
She's all of a sudden her fingers are starting to go numb, but at 91, she's 91.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I can show it. Hang on a second. I'll show you. She just made, because both my sister-in-laws are pregnant.
Oh yeah.
So she just made, hang on. I can sneaky peek here. This is a video that's in the works, but I didn't want to post a full video because I didn't want my sister-in-laws to see it. But on live, I can sneaky peek here. She found out that they were pregnant and I was going to make them baby blankets. And she was like, I can make them blankets and we'll keep it in the family. And I made them for you so we can like cross it because it's Ben's sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So excited. Look at this.
Boots.
I can't even. And like the stitching.
It's tiny.
What in the world is this? What in the world? 91 years old. Like, and it's perfect.
Yeah, it looks really good.
What? The whole thing, the whole alphabet, A to Z.
That's really good.
Go, Grandma. And she writes out the pattern and she goes, there are other alphabet blankets out there, but mine has the popcorns around each one and others don't. I'm like, okay, Grandma.
No, she's right.
Okay, Grandma.
She's right. She's right.
All right. She's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then my other grandma taught me to knit when I was 12, and I just never really got into it. I would
Yeah.
make, you remember, they would make the, like, it was like string, and then there would be like pom poms on it.
Mm-hmm.
I would get that yarn and make scarves out of it. I would knit with it.
Yeah.
God, that yarn was terrible.
I taught myself how to knit whenever I was 16, and I just wanted to make some leg warmers.
Yes.
I couldn't find
Like warmers.
that I liked, so I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna learn how to knit. So
I love that.
I did.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Incredible.
I don't make many blankets. Do you make blankets? Do you like making blankets?
I made a million blankets during COVID and
Oh,
like baby blankets during COVID. And if I never make a blanket again, it would be way too soon.
I have never made a blanket to sell. I've only made blankets for my family members, and like I've only made like 3 or 4. So
66. I was trying to sell them and at craft shows and stuff, and I just couldn't.
yeah,
Um, and I've just been giving them to my friends as all of them are having children. Because I'm at that age.
right.
Um, so it's fine. But I don't like making blankets. I made a king size blanket once and I never weaved in the ends and it's sitting in a bag in my garage.
Ooh.
Um, that's about it.
Sell online. Do you have a website?
Yes, crochetvision.com.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Got it. Someone
I,
asked.
I saw my patterns online, my finished stuff online. I don't have the blankets up there because I didn't think that they'd move, but
Shipping a blanket would be a hassle.
yeah. I mean, I have polymailers that they probably fit in, but still,
Yeah.
it's
I would probably do a blanket in a box, honestly.
yeah.
They're heavy.
Yeah, but the box makes things harder to ship. It
True.
adds so much money to shipping.
Yeah.
Yes, I do sell online as well.
How do you crochet without looking? It's so crazy.
We both crochet without looking.
Yeah.
We've both been
People like us that do live streams and whatnot, we have to just figure it out because I mean, how are we going to read chat if we're just looking down at our hands the whole time, you know?
yeah. Yeah, we have to.
I credit anime with me learning how to crochet without looking because Caesar would always want to watch anime, but we like to watch it in the original Japanese, so we have to read the English subtitles. So I was like, you know,
Yep.
and trying to read the subtitles at the same time. So
I don't know how I learned to do it. I think I don't know.
I feel like it just comes naturally, kind
Yeah.
of, especially whenever you
It just
have so much to crochet and you're trying to do other things at the same time.
yeah. I kind of feel like sometimes when at least I guess when I'm market prepping and trying to get as much done as I can,
Mm-hmm.
you got to be able to do other stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
I love watching stuff while I'm crocheting, and I'm
Right.
a really person, so I like looking at the screen.
I mean, that's why I don't watch a lot while I crochet unless it's like Dateline or trash TV. Like I know you hated it, but God, I love that Mormon Moms TV show. Perfect crochet content.
I like other like um reality TV drama shows. I just couldn't get with the Mormon Wives. I don't know.
I think their life is just so interesting to me.
I couldn't stand it. It was too much.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I
Like
just I have
I've seen most of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I haven't done the Kardashians. Like I watch trash TV. Like I watch The Bachelor. I'll watch Love Is Blind. I have not watched this season, so don't give any of it away. Chat, don't tell me. Um, Love Is Blind. Um, I haven't watched Traders, but I've been told I'd like it. Um, what other one? There's a few like challenge TV shows that I'll watch.
Yeah.
Anything that's like not important, I will watch it.
Yeah, I got into Survivor at some point, which
Yeah,
is good. It's a good watch while you're crocheting for sure.
yeah. And like for me, I have such a hard time. Like Ben and I are watching Suits. We're also watching The Bear, but I just want to pay attention to it. So like then I just stop working.
The Bear is so good. I know a TV show is good when I'm like, I've dropped my crochet and I'm just locked in.
And the acting is it's so brilliant.
Yes.
It's so, and it's kind of almost sometimes it's like hard to watch. It's so good.
Yeah. Caesar and I met each other working in a kitchen, so us watching it together was just like, it's like it makes me want to like get up and like it makes me anxious. Not like, you know what I mean?
I've worked in kitchens and Ben hasn't, so I was very nervous he wasn't gonna like it, and I'm like, I love it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I love it. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I was enjoying it so much, and it's written so well.
Yeah.
And the one guy is a chef, like a professional chef, and he's one of the producers.
Oh yeah.
What the heck is the guy who wants to work at the restaurant but is always just there in the first season?
Oh yeah. The guy with all the tattoos and stuff.
Yeah, he's heavier set.
Yeah.
He's a professional chef, and he's one of the producers on the show.
I think I knew that.
But he's like an actual like world-class renowned chef. He was on Barbecue Showdown as a guest judge, which I also love that show.
Yeah.
Food shows, cooking shows, love them. I don't cook. Love them. Love all those types of shows. Also, Ink Master's coming out with a new season, and I'm so excited. Another show. Love Ink Master. Do I have any tattoos? No. Do I love Ink Master? Yes, I do.
Agree. Same. No tattoo, but it's really fun to watch.
I love watching it.
Caesar's day job, he's a streamer. He's a gamer. He's actually streaming on Twitch right now.
Oh. Go check out Caesar, guys.
Yeah, he's actually the new Call of Duty came out yesterday, so that's what he's playing.
Very fun.
He wants me to play with him.
Does he play any like card games? Like does he play Magic or Dungeons and Dragons, or is he all computer?
He's like interested in it, but he played them himself.
Okay.
Like he watches like YouTube videos of people playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Ben loves Dungeons and Dragons. He 3D prints minis for it and like loves all that stuff, and he's been really into Magic recently. Like so into Magic. Ben's tried to get me to play Call of Duty. I'm not good at it.
D&D is your life, Ollie?
Okay. All right.
OMG, my two favorite crocheters online together. Crazy.
Sarah, our partners are lost brothers. Ben's a nerd. He also does a lot of jujitsu. He's really into jujitsu.
Crocheters and nerd boyfriends, they just they really together.
Crocheters, ADHD, and nerd boyfriends. That's the thing. I mean, it works.
It does, right?
It works. This is where we're at, guys, just so we can see.
Oh, great.
Where we're at. It's kind of hard to tell as I'm working on it. Dimension 20 would be a good intro. Shorter stories and funny. What is Dimension 20 a podcast?
I don't know.
You listen to D20? Is that the big Dungeons and Dragons podcast? There's a few. I don't know. Oinker worked up so fast. Yes, guys, my patterns are quick market makes. That is the whole point of my patterns.
Love that.
That's why I designed them, because other people's patterns were taking too long. Your husband's a black belt in jujitsu, loves magic, and is a gamer. Yep. Yep. That tracks. All that tracks. Yeah.
I went to a Halloween party with my family last night, and we were playing Trivial Pursuit, and it took so long because it's Trivial Pursuit.
I've never played that game.
Really?
Really. I'm not that good at trivia.
Well, that's why it was taking so long, because we were getting all the questions wrong. But also, like, my family cheats.
Okay.
So, like, on Trivial Pursuit, whenever you land on a pie piece, like, you're supposed to get that answer correct, and then you get the pie piece. If we get it wrong, like, you're supposed to keep rolling and move on, but my family, we just stay put on the pie piece until you get the question right,
Yes.
so that the game goes quicker, but it still takes, like, hours. So, anyway, I didn't get home and go to bed until, like, 1:30 in the morning, and then I didn't set an alarm, so I woke up at 11, and then I was like, "Oh, crap, I was supposed to at 12."
It was so good. I woke up this morning with a crazy migraine,
Oh.
and Ben surprised me yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, you're here!" And
Hey.
he's on this really weird work schedule right now too, where he's basically nocturnal because he's working 2 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
So he's sleeping during the day. It's very interesting. It's we're doing it. We're doing the thing. We're living our best life.
Yeah. Love that. Love
Yep.
that.
Yep. 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 Hi, hi, hi.
I never set my alarm because I work from home, but I usually naturally wake up at, like, actually, usually my dogs wake me up around 9:30,
That's fair.
and they're like, "Hey, take me out, please." You know?
That's really funny.
But, yeah, yesterday, they were waiting for us to get home, and then we took them out when we got home late, so I think that they just also slept in with us
Oh,
because they weren't bothering me at all this morning.
that's so sweet. Puppies. Ruthie's been like really sick
Hmm.
recently, which is like not good.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out what's going on with her. She was due for a bunch of shots, and she's really allergic to like the leptospirosis vaccine. So I
Uh-huh.
wasn't gonna give that to her, but then we gave her flu, Lyme, rabies, and um, kennel cough, and she like broke out in hives, and her snout got all giant.
Aw.
Panic brought her back to the vet, which is what happens when she gets leptospirosis, but she's never reacted to anything else. And so we brought her back to the vet, and they gave her meds, and then she was still breaking out in hives. And so then we gave her like her allergy shot because she normally does really well with that and it helps everything. And then she's still breaking out in hives, and then she's been throwing up. I'm like, girlfriend, what are we doing, baby?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this whole past week, I'm like, I don't know what to do with you.
That's terrible. I hate when my dogs are sick.
Yeah.
It's such a hassle. And I feel for them. I don't want to work at all. I just want to sit with them and, like,
And I'm like, could you just tell me what's wrong?
yeah,
You just talk to me, please?
right.
I want you to feel better. And like, she didn't want to eat her dinner last night. And so my mom put chicken broth in with it. And I'm like, okay, but we're not doing, because she normally in the winter, if it's too cold, she won't want her kibble because it's too cold. And I'm like, but we're not playing this game. We're not doing this all the time. Like, we're not. But my mom is just like, she'll give in to every single thing with her. And I'm like, we're not. Well, no, we're just, I can't. We're not playing this game. And she's so spoiled at grandma's house. And I'm just like, okay,
That's
but
fair.
you don't need to eat white Oreos.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you're throwing up.
Oh yeah, true. Someone asked what's your like most popular or like most sold item?
It kind of depends on the market. It's kind of really hard to say because I do a lot of like at Christmas time, I'll do like Christmas tree lightings. And when it's cold and people forget their hat, it's going to be ear warmers. If you're
Right.
in Florida, that's not going to sell for you. I do a lot of shows at the beach. So my beachy items sell at the beach. So
Yeah.
I specifically be like, make these things, they're going to sell for you because I do very specific shows.
Yeah.
Um, there are like the things that always sell for me. My turtles, my seahorses, the items that I make, the patterns that I make, they do sell fairly well. But the items that sell best, I feel like, are because of the shows that I do and where I do them. I do a lot of shows at the beach
Yeah.
for that reason. But even if I'm not at the beach, sea turtles and turtles sell.
Right.
Seahorses sell. So it's kind of, I don't want to say that they sell best, but that's because I'm doing shows at the beach. The stingrays have been really crazy popular no matter where I am, but I sell out of this crab every time. But I can't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It's so hard to say this is going to be the bestseller for you in Kansas, where I'm in New York. It's hard to pinpoint what's going to do best for you. I always I never say what's my bestseller for that reason because it's just so hard to say.
Is it changes with just like what's popular at the moment, you know?
Right.
Because right now, definitely for me is scrunchies,
Right.
but it hasn't always been scrunchies, you know?
Right. My name is Crochet Vision. If you type in exclamation point Crochet Vision, it'll bring you to my channel.
That is so true.
You also don't have to leave though. That's okay. You can stay.
Whichever.
Thanks, Ollie. Yeah, markets are hard. I've been doing markets full time for 4 years, and they're hard.
Yeah,
They're hard. Ollie's killing it always, not just today. Ollie kills it always.
true. uh,
Not just today, always.
I stopped doing markets because I never got good sales from my markets.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's because like I'm not in a good area for markets or what,
I mean,
but
there's
being that like maybe I could try again because like obviously since the last time I did a market and now I've gained a lot of popularity on platforms and whatnot, so that
I
could help.
I think it'd be hard for you to gain enough stock because every
Yeah,
time something like it's hard for you to even keep your website.
I would have to keep them off of my website and just like I don't know. Do you like fill up tubs for your markets or what?
Bags on bags on bags.
Mm-hmm.
I have to. Um, I mean, yeah, it's each animal has its own bag. It makes it easier that way, and I keep an inventory sheet and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work. Um, so there's that.
yeah. I whenever I was doing markets, it was definitely early in my crochet like business journey, and I thought markets were like the thing. I bought everything. I have multiple tables and a tent, and I have a cash box. I have stands. I have all the things.
I think that in the past few years, crochet has just gotten so popular.
It is so popular, yeah.
Um, so I think it's very different now than what it even was a few years ago. It,
Hmm.
I mean, I think markets are just so different. I think it's hard when you're selling clothes at a show because everybody wants to try them on.
Yeah,
So I think that that would be something that you'd be running into is people wanting to try stuff on.
right. I had tops at my shows, but most of the table was I did hats and ear warmers and scarves
Hmm.
because I knew that like tops would be really hard to sell at a market.
Right. But I think that if people are coming to your shows for you, that's what they're going to want.
True. I would have to do like hundreds of scrunchies. Those would
Purple.
they're like $6 a piece. So I'm sure that people would buy scrunchies.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been crocheting for 24 years. I started when I was 6. I made my like big project. I made a baby blanket for my brother when he was born when I was 9.
That's adorable.
I'm 10 years apart from my brother, so I started it when I was 9 and I finished it before he was born. When I took that long, but it,
So I'm also 10 years older than my brother,
yeah,
and I'm 12 years older than my sister.
yeah, I'm 10 and 8 years older than both of my brothers. Yep. Yeah, my one brother is adopted, and my other brother, my mom had a bunch of miscarriages between me and him, so took 10 years for the golden child.
Mm.
You should take a pop-up tent dressing room for your shows. Yeah, but I feel like you don't want a bunch of people to try on like it that it gets
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to deal with that.
Yeah. I wouldn't do like try-ons unless it was a cardigan and they could just put it on over their clothes.
Right.
But still, it's a
Yeah.
lot like moving it around, taking it off the hanger, putting it back on the hanger.
And they could damage it and you don't know if I feel like sometimes at craft shows people wear body glitter, like you never know
Yeah,
what they could be wearing or what perfume they could be wearing or what they could get on it.
right.
It
Spray tan.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get nervous sometimes with people trying on ear warmers and makeup.
Right? That's so true.
I mean, I have an ear warmer that I put on at a show and it was white and it is now brown from my makeup. Like it
Yeah.
so it's yeah. What is happening here? The stuffing is not going into the nose.
Mm.
Sorry, stuffing is a little
You can make sample size cups for the tops instead of the whole top. Yeah, that's true. Having a booth full of plushies at a market just always does better than a booth full of clothing from what I've seen online.
I don't know. I've never seen anybody do a full booth of crochet clothes. I think it's so popular now. I think it could be good.
Really?
It could be. I think it would need to be the right event, but especially at like a Pride.
Yeah.
I thought about doing tops for Pride this year. I really thought about it because I vended at Pride this year. I thought about it. I really thought about it. I'm just not a tops person.
Pride stuff is so good to make. I made a full length, like past the knees, rainbow hexagon cardigan. It was so cute. I love it. I want to make another one. It just took so long.
So fun. I that was one of my favorite events I've ever done. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so much fun. Yeah.
I'm making a bag and Sarah's making a pig.
Yeah. Apart from getting to go to Pride, vending at Pride was a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, when I was living in Manhattan, I got to go to World Pride in 2019. So much fun.
That
God.
sounds awesome.
We had a blast. I was supposed to work and we were dead. And my boss is like, Sarah, you want to go? And I was like, you're letting me leave for right now. He's like, yep. I'm like, bye. See ya.
Bye.
All my friends were downtown. They're like, you want to come? I was like, yes, I'm meeting you now.
Yes.
I took decorations from the place I was working because we had rainbow decorations everywhere. My boss let me take them and I wore them, like I wrapped them around myself. It was so funny. We had
Awesome.
such a good time. Ugh, we had such a good time. It was such a good day.
The last fall festival that I went to had like so many crochet booths, and they were all like kind of exactly the same.
What is happening? Sorry.
What is happening?
My nose is not stuffing.
Oh,
I'm paying attention and I'm like not stuffing right.
okay.
My last craft show that I did, I haven't recapped it yet. I do market recaps like after my shows.
Yeah.
And the last one I did was supposed to be a juried show where they cap how many of each vendor there are.
Oh, right.
Allowed in if they're putting a cap on it. It was supposed to be a juried show. And I get there and I'm walking around. There's a million of us. And I stopped counting at 20.
Dang.
And I was furious.
Yeah, no, especially if it's a show where they specifically say like we're only taking a few. A few like to me is like two, maybe three of each specific kind of vendor.
Yep.
You know, and then they'll make a list like we're only taking one Avon and like one other whatever Scentsy. You know.
I don't shows that they do MLMs.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't like it when they do MLMs. I don't like it. And then I had one show that I was gonna do next year. It's a February show, and they tripled their price from last year. And I was like, what? And then they sent us an email the next day, and they were like, "We're sorry, we got your email saying that we didn't realize blah blah blah. We were trying to keep up and inflation and blah blah blah." And all of us are like, "Sure, blame it on inflation." Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm like, why is this? There you go. If you don't stuff the nose, it'll get squishy.
Yeah.
And it's easy to just like stuff the back of it and not stuff the nose. There we go. But the nose was actively not staying stuffed. I'm like, what is happening here?
The only ami that I make is like occasionally I make bees, and you know, because they're just like little pill shapes. They're really easy to do.
You can do them on your itty bitty. Do you have a 22 pin?
I did, but I gave it to my friend because I don't use it.
You can make them on 22 pin.
That's a good idea.
I have tutorials I'm working on.
I would not post a Centro tutorial. I don't know if Sarah has any.
I'm working on them. I didn't know if Kelsie was going to do them, so I didn't want to post them and step on your toes. So.
No.
All right. Well, then they'll be out soon because.
As you can see from my earwarmer video, I am not good enough at the Centro to post tutorials for it.
101 video that's currently out, and I'm working on tutorials.
Okay, good.
I am.
You guys can go subscribe to Sarah if you want Centro information. Well, I haven't made a market bag in the salt and pepper color yet, I think. I feel like it would look really good.
Yes, the stuffing goes in the butt of the pig. Yep.
I'm making another bag, yeah. How much longer are we gonna be live? Well, okay, we just hit 90 minutes, so it's been an hour and a half. I usually do around 2 hours. So, I don't know. You want to do like 30 more minutes? Or we can go whenever you're done with your pig if you want.
I'm good for as long as we want to. I don't care. I got
Okay.
nothing else. I think Ben's back to being asleep, so I've got nothing else planned.
Got it.
He's being all nocturnal, so it's fine.
Yeah, I usually end up doing 2 hours because I have to take my dogs out around 2 o'clock.
Gotcha.
But
it's past 2 o'clock where you are, isn't it?
Yeah, Neji is sleeping, so he doesn't care.
He woke up late, so.
That's true.
He's got a tough life.
Yeah, he gets to stay home with me every single day. It's terrible.
Oh, so rough. With 2 F's. R-U-F-F. So rough.
Oh, yeah, do you do safety eyes or?
I use felt eyes.
Okay.
I like felt eyes better. Safety eyes are not safe. Deceiving from the word. They can pull out and be a choking hazard. I am waiting for there to be a lawsuit.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're so right. And especially the sizes of some of them, they're like perfect for choking.
Yep. So like this crab, he doesn't have eyes, period. They're crocheted.
Mm-hmm.
And then on ones like this, these are felt.
Cute.
They're felt. So. Especially on like keychains. Keychains make me so nervous.
Oh, yeah?
Because like they're backpack buddies, and most kids who have a keychain and a backpack, they have a younger sibling.
True.
What's the lifespan of a keychain? 2 months? 3 months before that keychain is destroyed? What's the first thing to fall off of a keychain when it's destroyed? The eyes. What's going to grab it? The younger sibling. Just saying.
I don't know if I'll make gloves. I would make fingerless gloves. Like,
yeah, no, you can't pay me enough to make the fingers on gloves.
I would not make the fingers, no. Maybe mittens, but like, do people wear mittens?
No.
Yeah. Exactly.
How to make a dolphin. I have a dolphin pattern on my website.
Nice.
Ew.
Someone asked you if you could do a video on felt eyes.
I do make the eyes myself. I don't do them on the Cricut. Ben has a laser. So he makes them on the laser. I have not figured out how to get my Cricut to cut the felt. I know we'll do them on the Cricut. If you figure that out, sure, let me know.
Sarah, do you have a boyfriend?
I do have a boyfriend. I have a husband.
That's crazy.
I know, only crazy. I know. I met him when I was 18.
I met Caesar when I was 17.
Oof.
I know. He was
crazy.
Yesterday at my family get together because they were talking about someone else had gotten engaged and they were like, well, it's been 5 years. I'm surprised she waited that long. And I was like, me and Caesar were sitting just right there and we're like, we've been together for 8 years. Whatever.
It's fine. When you're ready, if you want to, like, there's no pressure.
Yeah.
We got married because of a deployment. Ben got married. Ben got married. Ben got married without me.
Uh,
We
mhm.
got married in 2019, in April, and then in May he got deployed to Bahrain for a year.
Ah,
And the deployment he did before that one, it just made deployment easier. I could
yeah,
know I was a wife instead of just the girlfriend, and like we'd been together for 6 years at that point.
get it.
I was like, "You're stuck with me, so
Yeah, fair.
get over it." So
Yeah.
yeah, I got married, and then I sent him away, and I sold his cycle.
Me and Caesar just live our life how we want, and we'll do things whenever we want to do things, you know?
Yeah, absolutely,
We
absolutely.
were giggling at it.
You are what?
We were just giggling at the situation
Oh yeah.
because so many people are talking about it. And also my cousins, like my cousins that are like the same age as me, they're all getting engaged.
You're that age.
Yeah.
You'll everybody around you. We had 5 weddings last year, and we had one this year, and we've got at least one next year already. And I'm like,
It's a lot, right?
oh gosh, it's so much. I'm like, can everybody not be in love? Thanks.
I'm gonna go to all these weddings and I'm gonna pick and choose my favorite things. I want to see everyone else's wedding first and then I'll plan my perfect wedding.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you're ready, let me know. I have all tips and tricks and things.
Mm.
Because been there through all of it. Early bird, what did you just send me? I don't even want to know. My sister-in-law sent me something about something.
Cute. You guys not hear Caesar yelling in the other room, right?
I can't.
Okay, good. They're shouts of joy.
Lots of joy. Good clarification.
I've got his stream up on my computer and he's like playing with a sniper rifle. So every time he gets a kill, he's like, "Ooh," you know.
That's hysterical.
Ooh. I love the curly tail. It's so cute.
Thanks. Married for insurance. Married for taxes. Okay, this needs to stop. Use this app to share pics of the baby. Oh, okay, that's what was sent to me. Got it. Great. Oh my gosh.
That
Yep,
it is it's adorable. So do you just put eyes on it or do you do anything else?
just eyes.
I
Just
love it. The
yeah,
color is perfect.
thanks. Yeah, I don't put tags on my things the way that you do. Um, I have a hard enough time with people thinking I buy all my stuff from China, so I don't tag them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tags on hats and scarves and ear warmers anyway.
Yeah. That I just haven't. Nope. 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 This is my last skein of this color, and I'm really sad about it.
Mm.
Why am I using all pink today? Don't know, but that's where we're at.
Pink is a great color.
It's a great color. So round. Yes, don't forget to subscribe, everybody, to me and Kelsie.
Yeah.
The drawbacks of a market bag in acrylic yarn is the straps could stretch.
Oh yeah. Definitely. And also the bag itself just like stretches out when you put too much stuff in it.
Same thing. Coasters, guys, in acrylic yarn. Don't do it, please. I see so many new baby crocheters doing coasters and pot holders, for the love of God, in acrylic yarn. It's not meant for heat. They will melt. It's plastic. Please don't do it.
Yeah.
Please, please don't. Cotton. Cotton.
Cotton and definitely like you could double it up.
Yeah.
I would if I was making a hot pad, no.
Pot
Oven pot
oven.
holder.
Yep.
I would make 2 squares, and then I would like single crochet around the edges
Yep.
and put them
Ab-
together. But I would
abs-
cotton.
Yep. And like also that's learning from experience. I've made them and sold them in acrylic yarn. Like we all make mistakes, we all learn, but like just from experience, it will melt. I have melted them.
Yeah.
Like just we will learn. It's a mistake. It's okay, but please be careful. It will sure is there to protect from the heat. It will still leave rings on your table with the heat because it's plastic. It's not going to protect your furniture. That's what it's there for. If someone's buying it from you, you're going to be liable if their furniture gets ruined.
True.
Ability, business. Love you all.
Wasn't there like a whole video thing about like someone had melted their pot holder because it was made with acrylic yarn, or no?
I'm sure there has been because that it happens.
I think so.
That would make sense. I'm now making a seahorse. Nope, stingray. For those of you who are wondering.
Oh, nice, lovely.
Yeah.
I think I think I would like to make some like bowl cozies
Oh yeah.
because I have some that are quilted and I love them. I use them all the time.
Yeah.
But maybe some crochet ones would be cool. I don't know. I have to try it out.
I don't use crochet rings. Do you use crochet rings?
No, I've seen them, but
Ew. I've seen them too. I don't, for the way that I crochet, I don't see them working for me.
yeah.
I could understand, I guess, if you knife hold, but I feel like it would just get in the way.
Yeah.
And I know,
think,
I know some people wrap their yarn, which again is not good for tension. Like that's so don't wrap your yarn.
no, I don't.
No, I know you don't.
It's too much.
But some people are like, I've seen some people like who are like, this is my tension finger, and they have like a line, and it's where I'm like, that's not going to hold consistent tension. That's not your no, don't. Okay.
I think the best seller for like tension rings is that you don't get yarn burn on your finger, but I've never had a problem with yarn burn. So
The way that you and I hold our yarn, you shouldn't get yarn burn.
yeah. True. True. Hi Rosa.
Hi guys.
Welcome. Crochet with us, please.
Yes. Also, guys,
Roses.
what? Oh, you're making Rosa's bag?
I need to count my rows.
Okay, you do that.
Okay. Keep them entertaining.
All the patterns that I'm making are available on my website, crochetvision.com. And while you're at it, subscribe to me and Kelsie at Crochet Vision.
Okay, we're at 30, and I think I need 35.
All right, that's not bad. You needed to count that, and I need to count this one.
Project ideas with acrylic yarn would be hats, scarves, sweaters. Some people make ami with acrylic yarn, but
You couldn't pay me enough to make Ami with acrylic yarn. When I first started doing patterns, people were like, you have to make it an acrylic yarn to show. And I was like, okay, fine. And they'd come out keychain size, and I'd be like, I hate everything about this. And then I just decided, I was like, nope, not doing that anymore. Nope.
yeah.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I like the way plush yarn looks as ami. Like they're stuffed animals. They're plushies.
Yeah. I mean, some people make them as like shelf items, like not toys.
If it's decor, then it looks really nice. But if it's gonna be snuggled,
Right.
I'd rather it be fluffy than acrylic.
Right. Right.
How much would you charge for an 8 feet crocheted scarf? It depends on how long it took to make, I guess. I have no idea.
That.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
We can motivate you to weave in your ends. Just stay on the live. We'll keep you company. You can do it.
You can do it. I think I'm gonna make a YouTube video maybe at some point where I weave in all the ends on my king size blanket.
Honestly, you should.
I think I'm gonna have to because it keeps playing in the back of my head. I'm like, I need to do that.
Yeah.
When I don't have a ton of markets happening, it's gonna have to happen. The bag is from Stephanie Zed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You type !bag, it will link you to the tutorial that I use for it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Have you tried the tulip hook yet?
No.
I have a friend who swears by them.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you know Felicia from Grim Grinning Goats?
Yeah.
She swears by them.
Okay.
Swears by them. She was one who also told me to switch to my gigantic sewing needles, and I didn't listen to her about that for a long time either. I still haven't tried tulip either, so.
I mean, the gigantic sewing needles seem really helpful for Ami, but like I couldn't do that.
Oh, it's for Ami, for sewing parts on, it's magnificent.
Yeah.
It's magnificent. For taking things off of a knitting machine, it's obnoxious.
Oh yeah. Sure it is.
I couldn't find any of my small ones. I'm like, well, I've only got this. It's fine. It was silly. It was silly. What am I doing? I don't know. Okay, we're good. If you had to pick of your tops, what's your
My favorite to make or my favorite like looking one?
both?
Okay, my favorite to make is the lily top because it's the easiest and the fastest. And then I think looks the nicest is probably maybe the sneak a peek top.
All right. I want to make a lily top, but I want to put elastic in it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Because every lily top I've made, I have issues.
Oh yeah. That's fair.
Because I'm a weird size. So it's just I want to put elastic in it.
Yeah. I have bought yarn that's made with elastic fibers before. But it was really hard and weird to work with. But I feel like if you could figure it out, like it might be amazing.
Huh. Where'd you get that from?
Hobby Lobby.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I just hate shopping there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done 2 lily tops. One is a little bit too small. And I jumped and it was a disaster. The other one I made was a little bit too big. So I'm just in between sizes. I'm like, oh, it's fine.
You're making socks that have a cotton elastic viscose blend, and it's very interesting.
And then I made this horrible, ugly, oh my God, it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And it's in timeout, and I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. And I started making a YouTube video making it, and I just think I don't think I'm ever going to touch it again. I think it's just going to go in like the garbage pile. It's like a granny square type top, and it's like there's diamonds instead of like squares,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes all the way around. But I did them in like red, white, and blue yarn because I had a crap ton of red, white, and blue cotton. Why? I have no idea why I had so much of that red, white, and blue Lily Sugar and Cream cotton. And I outlined them in white because I was trying to make them look like fireworks, but it doesn't. And I don't like it, just it's so bad. It looks like Betsy Ross chic is what I call it. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And I just like can't finish it. It's so ugly. And it's just terrible. It's so bad. And like the idea of like the way the top itself came out was really cute, but the yarn colors with the red, white, and blue is just so horrible.
Yeah.
Never gonna wear this thing. I didn't even finish it. If it wasn't even for the YouTube video, I wouldn't have gotten as far as I did. And now I'm just at the point where I'm like, this thing just needs to go in the trash because it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Do you think you're gonna frog it?
No, I will just throw the whole thing out. I'm just done. I don't want to look at it. I don't save the yarn. It's just no.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because it's all a whole bunch of circles of red, white, and blue yarn. If I frog it, what the hell am I gonna do with it?
Yeah.
Have a whole bunch of cut pieces of red, white, and blue? No.
I haven't even bought the red, white, and blue Lily Sugar and Cream because I'm like, no. The only like thing I would make with it would be 4th of July items. And no.
I used to make towel holders. Like I designed a pattern for towel holders because again, I used to do all sorts of home decor stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I would make all of those in cotton. So I think that's probably why I had the red. I have so much cotton.
Yeah.
I don't use it.
Now we need to see it. Did you say you made a video about it? The top?
Oh, I did. I
Go
have
find a video on our channel.
I don't know if that video is ever going to see the light of day. It's bad.
Oh, really? You haven't posted it?
Oh, no, I have not. No, I haven't.
Got it.
No, that's all old footage from like June because I was trying to make it for the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
The 4th of July, I was like, well, now I don't have to touch this top anymore.
You could post it as a members only video.
Oh, God, it was so bad. It's so ugly.
Honestly, sometimes people like to watch failure videos.
It's so ugly.
You can like clickbait it. You can be wearing it with like a sad face and then blur it out in the thumbnail. It's like, this was terrible. It'll get clicks.
It was so ugly. 4th of July fail. I'll post it by the next 4th of July. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
It was so ugly. Oh, God. Terrible. Awful, terrible. Just terrible, awful, no good, very bad day. That TV book thing. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Lord. 1, 2, 3. I'll do one more. It's a motivational to see creators fails because they make me feel better when it fails.
Mm-hmm. Do you sell your pig pattern?
I do. I sell my pig pattern on Etsy and on my website. Oh my God, Etsy. Jesus. Etsy was threatening to shut me down yesterday.
Really?
3 hours on the phone with them trying to figure out how to get everything fixed. I was so frustrated. They finally figured it out. They couldn't they wouldn't let me upload my ID to verify my account. Like I was just trying to upload the JPEG. I ended up having to convert it to a PDF to get it to upload my driver's license.
Wow.
And that's how we fixed it. And then it was fine. And it also, like it said that all of the information had to say that on the personal ID, my name had to say Crochet Vision. And I'm like, that's my business name. And she's like, it'll be fine. I'm like, but it's not going to match. She's like, but we know that your name is Sarah and that your business name is Crochet Vision. I'm like, but it says that hello, this is saying, but every time I would go to submit it, it gave me like the little circle with the X through it. I'm like, I can't submit anything. And it's like, you have 7 days to re-upload all of your information. I'm like, you have it all. Why do I have to re-upload it?
Yeah.
screaming, and I was like, "You didn't meet our deadline." I'm like, "Because you wouldn't let me." So then it finally let me talk to a person. It hung up on me twice. I was so mad at Etsy.
Etsy is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, nothing like that happened, but they sent me this message recently that was like, you're not meeting our like shop policies or something because they said I'm not answering enough messages. I was like, whatever. What? But they're like, your like your viewing is gonna go down on your shop. And I was like, okay, well,
What is that? The star seller nonsense?
yeah, I think I don't even qualify for Star Seller anyway, so it's like it's one of the things, but
It's
uh,
so
yeah, they were upset and they're like, you need to answer more messages. But the thing is, I only sell patterns on Etsy. I don't sell any physical product.
same.
And the only messages that I get are like, hey, I can't, how do I download the pattern? And then I usually just wait about an hour and they respond and they go, never mind, figured it out. I'm like, good job.
Good job.
You know?
I'm only on Etsy because that's where like people go for crochet patterns. That is the only reason it's still there.
Yeah.
Only reason.
But it's crazy though, because everyone goes there to find crochet patterns and then they're like, how do I download this?
It's stupid that you can't download them in the app and you have to go to the website.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous that they haven't figured that out yet. I don't understand. Their SEO is nonsense. The percentage, like they're taking damn near 10%.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, for sure.
When they upped their percentages last time, that's when I moved to my website, and I'm actually about to switch to Shopify. And I
What
just
now?
Wix.
Oh, okay.
I love Wix. I love them, but they don't integrate to YouTube, and it drives me nuts.
Oh, yeah.
So like you've got your merch on the bottom and it's super cute. I can't
Mhm.
do it because none of it integrates to YouTube.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. You bought a pattern on Etsy and you can't find it. You have to find it on the website. You can't download it on the app. You have to go to the website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like a preset reply like ready for that explains the whole thing on how to find the pattern on your website instead of the app,
Mm-hmm.
but still. I also just get random messages on Etsy. It's kind of wild. Like I got a message the other day that just said, "Hey, I'm a big fan." So like, but they didn't buy anything. Am I supposed to respond to that? Like that counts towards my
Yep.
my response rate.
Yep. Yep.
I'll just send back a thumbs up. Like,
Right. It's really hard.
yeah.
It's really, really hard.
Shopify's pretty nice though, honestly.
Yeah. Do you
To be
like
fair, I've never used any of the other ones, so like I don't actually know.
3, 4, 5, 6? Beautiful. I can't count. I love that for me.
Ooh.
I love that for me. How many plushies do I have for my next market? I have no idea, and I don't normally count number of plushies because number of plushies doesn't really help. It's um inventory total number, like money I can make from it.
Nice.
So I can have 1,000 plushies, but if they're all $5 and I can only make a certain amount of money, that doesn't help.
Right.
Yeah, I've thought about putting my stuff up on Ravelry, and then what's the other one? There's a new one that people are using.
There's Ribbler and there's
That
Ko-Fi.
Ribbler. I don't like Ribbler.
Ribbler is hard. Honestly, I only have I put 2 of my patterns on there, 2 or 3, because it's too hard. Because you can't upload a PDF. You have to type in your entire pattern,
Oh, absolutely not.
right?
Oh,
So I was like, that's too much. Sorry.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, I can't stand Rippler. I also don't like that you have to like go each individual. No,
Hmm.
just no, just no. Hi, Nancy.
Yeah, Made in the Moment has a whole video about Ravelry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I sell all my patterns on Ravelry and it's fine.
They're
I I basically ignore it. I only log on once a month to pay my fees and then I log out.
they're just stuck in the 90s. Like I feel like their interface is just so old.
They are. They're so stuck in the 90s. I had to message them like 6 or 7 times. And all I wanted to know was like, do you guys provide tax forms? Like, am I supposed to get a 1099 from you guys or not? And they just couldn't answer me. And then eventually, by the time they answered me, all they said was no. So I was like, okay.
Depending on how much money you make, they have to by law. That's how that works. I, mm,
I know. It's really annoying. So then I have to like enter all of my sales individually.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, I'm
I
wearing socks. You can see my socks now because I moved my foot.
Nice.
Christmas socks. Oh, my hook is starting to squeak. Can you hear it?
No.
It's squeaking. No, now I can't crochet. Great.
Cool.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Shopify is not like Etsy.
No, you have to drive your own traffic.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, I still recommend Etsy to beginners because it's a good place.
I've been recommending like Go Imagine or Tido.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah. So there's a few people like I watch the Alpha something. She is a YouTuber, but she's one of the E rank people. Like she works at E rank, which is one of those Etsy things for Etsy. And Go Imagine is trying to be a new Etsy, but actually geared towards creators.
Oh, okay.
As big of a platform as Etsy yet because Etsy's old. But the thing is you can't put stuff on Etsy anymore and expect it to just sell for you. You still drive your own traffic. So if I'm driving my own traffic, why am I paying Etsy 10%?
That's true.
It drives me nuts. That like they're taking so much money. So I would prefer if I'm driving traffic somewhere, go to Tido, go to Ko-Fi, go to Go Imagine because you're still gonna have to put in the work.
Yeah.
It's not just like you can post a stuffy on Etsy with no sales, no nothing, no experience, and expect it to just sell. It's not the way it is anymore.
Right. It's possible, but it's not.
Yeah. It's really hard to get started on Etsy. I mean, it's going to be hard to do anything. It's hard to start anywhere. But I feel like if you're trying to just start on a platform to have your stuff somewhere, there are other options now.
Yeah. I mean, I started my Etsy in 2017, 2018. So like that was like a good time, but now it's totally oversaturated.
Right.
Drop shippers and whatnot.
Right. Right. It's just hard. It's so oversaturated with so much stuff and their customer service is really non-existent. You can't talk to a person. They're rough. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough.
Yeah. If you want to learn how to crochet, I have beginner tutorials. Do you have any tutorials?
I have a few. I'm definitely working on a bunch more. Thank you so much for purchasing the pattern from my website. Thank you.
Yeah.
have a few tutorials. I am definitely working on a bunch more. They're in the works. Are you filming a vlog right now?
I have not started another vlog, which is not good because I need a video for Monday.
Maybe you should start.
Maybe I should, yeah. I was planning on it. I have a big box of yarn, like a promotional item that I need to open up. So I'll probably film all of that today.
Okay.
But it's fun. It's do you know Tony from TL Yarn Crafts?
Yes.
They just did a collab with Hobby and they made a yarn brand. So not a yarn brand. They made a yarn with Hobby.
A yarn with Hobby. That's awesome.
Hobby. Hobby or Hobby?
Hobby. I don't know. I've never ordered from them, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, I got a box of it, so I'm excited to open it up and go through it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
My hair got so long since the last time I watched you. Okay. I got a comment about that literally yesterday, but it's because someone on Facebook is stealing my old videos from like 4 years ago or whatever, and my hair was short.
That's someone stealing them? I thought that was you who was posting them.
No, I have a Facebook page. It's Passionate Goods, and the one that's stealing them, they have it up as Passioknit Kelsie. But they have my profile picture. I'm assuming people think that it's me because they have gotten so many followers. They have like 55,000. But I put up that like that's not me. You could report their page, please, you know. But
Yeah.
like the videos from like I said like 4 or 5 years ago and my hair is this short. And then so someone commented and they were like, "Oh, I saw that you cut your hair. When is it going to show up in the vlogs?" And I was like, "Those are old. Those are old."
You're verified on Instagram, right?
No, I don't want to pay for it.
If you pay for it, you can get direct access to Meta and they'll take it right down.
Oh, really?
That's what I think it's only like $15. I've seen like that's how people are getting or taking care of the fake pages on Facebook now, is that if people are like having issues like that, that they'll go verified on Instagram and then they can get in touch with the person from Meta and they'll deal with it.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I might do that cuz I mean, I have a Facebook page. I don't really keep up with it though.
Right.
I just let it dual post from Instagram, you know? But yeah, there's someone out there and they're just posting all of my old videos. And I'm like, they're totally just making money off of that, you know?
Right, which is not right.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm like in my old apartment, my hair is super short, and I'm like,
No, I saw them. I was like, go reposting. Okay.
they're old.
I was literally like, get that bag, repost that shit.
Well, it's just people thinking that they're new. They're like, when did you cut your hair? And I'm like, I didn't.
Didn't.
I did not. Honestly, I really like the short hair era. I'm a long hair girly.
I just had to cut a significant amount off my hair because I was at the beach doing my beach shows all summer and these salt hair like destroyed the hair. My hair person was like, we need to cut. I'm like, no, I don't want you. Like, no. Ugh, no. I'm a long hair girl.
I have always had long hair.
Yeah.
It's just, that was my one chop. And I'm like, okay, now I'm not going to cut my hair for the next 7 to 10 years, and then I'll chop it off. But right now, I'm like, it's not long enough. I mean, it's really long, but
That's where I'm at. I'm like, this is not long enough. It needs longer. I need it to be longer.
yeah,
It's not long enough.
it's getting to the point where it's starting to get annoying while I'm sleeping. So I'm like,
I'm at the point right now where like I'll stick it up and all of this is new growth so I can like pull out like little pieces.
yeah,
And like it's starting to look like I have side bangs. I'm like, I'm okay with this,
cute.
but we're not cutting anything else.
Yeah.
And like we can start doing like some side, like there are some pieces here, but we did not cut those.
Mm-hmm.
All new growth. Yay.
Oh, we've passed 2 hours, by the way. How are you doing on your stingray?
We're getting there.
Getting there?
We're getting there. We can get off if you want to go. I don't care. It's up to you.
No, we can go whenever you're finished.
Okay.
I'm at the straps on my bag.
Okay, cool. This is the body part. We got to do the body, and I got one more fin, and then I got to sew it.
Awesome.
Cool.
You shaved your head because it's easy to maintain. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like the idea of having short hair. It is super easy, and it's also super easy to style because it's quick because you don't have very much hair, you know? But I didn't like the way that it looked on me. So
I think you can rock anything. I give props for dealing with bangs. I could not deal with bangs.
bangs suck. Especially anytime I have to like leave my house and there's wind blowing on me. I'm like, God, I look crazy.
Have you thought about growing them out?
No. I look back at my videos when I didn't have bangs and I'm like, wow, that forehead is just, it's a lot. So, yeah, I think that I look better with bangs. It's just, they take work.
Gotcha.
I just trimmed them this morning because they were getting in my eyeballs.
I had bangs as a kid, and I remember the upkeep. And my mom wouldn't let me grow them out until I was in like middle school, and I was like, because just the upkeep. It's so much work. Like, props to you, because I no. I'll have a 5 head. I'm like, nope, not the bang.
Also, if I have bangs, I never have to do my eyebrows.
I don't do my eyebrows.
My eyebrows are microbladed, so I've got tattoos up there.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Ollie. I have a lot of eyebrows, and that's just the way that they are. They're just there, and I don't do them.
They look good.
Thank you. I tweeze them occasionally to like clean them out. I'm fairly low maintenance. This is mascara and a tad bit of concealer because my bags were purple under my eyeballs this morning. And that I can't. I don't. Nope.
Okay, 75. There we go.
It was to start saying numbers. It was very tempting.
Don't.
It was very tempting.
Please.
Very tempting.
I agree though. I'm totally low maintenance on my makeup. I literally just do concealer under my eyes and then mascara.
Yep, that's what I do. That's it.
Yeah. And whenever I was in high school, I was in color guard, so I had to do a lot of like show makeup.
Oh yeah.
So after just years of doing show makeup, I'm like, I don't want to.
Used to have to do all sorts of show makeup and heavy makeup, and I was really big into makeup and lashes and everything like that.
Yeah.
That I'm like, too much work.
Yeah. Like I can, but I don't wanna.
That's exactly it. I can, but I don't want to. Unless it's like Halloween or like something like that. I'm like, no. Like I went to Dark Nights at Hershey Park and I did like a whole like fun colors and black lipstick and that got everywhere and it was terrible. But
yeah.
Like I can. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Don't want to.
Are you celebrating Halloween?
I don't know.
Me too.
I don't know.
Any Halloween sales? I could do a Halloween sale. You guys want a Halloween sale?
I'm doing a birthday Halloween sale.
Okay, fun.
I am. I am. Sam, I am.
Yeah. If I did a Halloween sale, it would just be patterns. So.
Yeah, I think I'm doing patterns. I don't know if I'm going to do stuffies. I think it might just be patterns. I don't do sales really, like, ever.
Me either.
Because I feel like then everybody waits for the sales, and I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
My last, yes.
I do sales like very randomly, and those are like the best sales that I've had. Like it was a leap year, right? Either this year or last year. And then someone just sent me a DM on Instagram. They're like, "Can you do a leap day sale?" And then I posted on my Instagram story. I put a screenshot and I was like, "You know what? Yeah, leap day sale. Everything's 50% off." And I got so many sales that day. It was crazy.
But I'd be like, no. Can you just like, no?
I thought the message was hilarious. And I was like,
My gut reaction, I'm just like, why? No, don't ask me that. Like, no, like, that's just the way like, I'm hardwired different.
I just no, I mean like anything else is like chill. But leap day, I just thought it was such an obscure holiday and it was really funny. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Yes.
Yes, the crab is available on my website, crochetvision.com. It's Charlie the crab. He's a dapper gentleman. And he's mostly no-sew, apart from the eyeballs. And you don't have to put the eyeballs on him. You could put felt eyes or safety eyes if you so choose. That name is so deceiving. They're not safe. Hate it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna count to 75.
Okay. I'm not numbers. I'm gonna control myself.
All right.
I'm going to control myself. The crab pattern is available on my website. And then my next pattern that is coming out in November on a number is this guy. He's just a little guy. He's going to have a girlfriend. She's going to have a skirt. He's going to have a bow. The bow's just not on him right now. But yeah. Love the uterus pattern. Thank you. That was to make my mom mad. Specific. I made a uterus and you can stick your fingers in it. And that made my mom real mad. And then you can tie the tubes like bunny ears, or you could tie them singly.
Nice.
That was to make my mom mad. That's disgusting. I'm like, I think it's hysterical, actually. It was very funny.
I think that's great.
Thought it was great too. Yeah, it's a good time.
How you doing? How you doing, Neji?
So the gingerbread's coming out on the 1st. I didn't want to say the number when you were counting.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
I waited. I controlled myself.
What? He's looking at me. You want to come up here?
Puppy. Oh, baby boy. Oh, he's so handsome.
Look over there. Look up here.
My goodness, you're so handsome.
He's so handsome.
Oh my goodness, such a good boy.
Oh God.
Goodness, he's so good.
Okay. All right.
Neji.
He just wants to like hold my finger in his mouth, you know?
To hold your hand.
Oh, okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Guess that was it.
And now you literal. Ruthie doesn't shed much.
Really?
Really.
That's so nice. Terry doesn't shed. He just grows out and we have to groom him. But Neji sheds everywhere. It's a total hassle.
She sheds a little bit. Maybe it's just because I wear black all the time. I just don't see it, but
yeah. I mean, I don't want to kick Neji out of my room. That's like something I'll never do. But I constantly have to lint roll everything.
Right.
Vacuum this room a lot.
Right.
But
yeah, I mean, like, Ruthie sleeps under the covers. She will paw at the covers and she sleeps under the covers, pressed up against you. And she only weighs 20 pounds, but she's literally almost pushed me out of the bed multiple times.
Cute. Neji sleeps right in between me and Caesar. Like, We get in bed and then he comes up and lays just right down, right there. I like it though because he's really warm and I'm always cold. So.
Oh yeah, Ruthie sleeps in the crook of my knees.
Nice.
I am making a stingray. I do have a uterus pattern on my website, crochetvision.com.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm working on a bag. We're on the straps portion. It's going pretty good.
Yeah, guys, make sure you go subscribe to my channel. Crochet
Vision. It's linked in the chat.
I thought it was so funny the other day when you're like, what's your name?
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'll be Crochet Vision. That's fine.
Sorry.
Don't be. You're good. I'm not Passionate Kelsie. It's totally fine. It's not Crochet Vision Sarah. It's not the same.
Well, yeah. I mean, I used to be Passionate Goods. Until my YouTube has gotten more famous than my other platforms. So now when people see Passionate Goods, they're like, huh?
Yeah. You're killing it.
Thank you.
People are killing it.
I made it Passionate Kelsie because I was like, it's not really like a business thing. It's like a me thing. So,
right.
But it is about my business.
Right.
But it's not my business page.
Right.
But my business page, like on Instagram, is Passionate Goods because that's my business name.
Right. Right. I got it.
But I don't think I didn't start calling myself that for a while though. I thought it was weird.
I don't know if I'll ever call myself that because it just doesn't flow as nice.
Yeah.
I also I've had nicknames, like none of it really works. My name isn't really like nicknameable. It doesn't work well.
I mean, my passionate is like a descriptor word, you know.
Right.
So anything could be passionate.
Yeah. It's fine. Mine doesn't work that way. It's okay.
I like it though.
Yeah. It works. It works. I thought I was really clever when I came out with the member names and I was visionary, nearsighted, farsighted. I thought that was hysterical. I had fun with that.
Love that.
I thought it was funny.
Do you have glasses or contacts or anything?
I'm that. I can't see anything.
What's your prescription?
It's not my prescription, it's my astigmatism.
Oh, okay.
My prescription is like 1.75 and my other eye is like 1.25, but my astigmatism is over a 4. Which is bad.
Yeah. My eyes are -7.
Yeah.
So I just have bad vision plus astigmatism.
Yeah, my astigmatism, they don't make contacts in my prescription for the astigmatism.
Dang.
So it's just rough.
So what, are you just raw dogging it right now or?
Yep, pretty much.
I would die.
We just do the best we can. I have the contacts up to the prescription I can handle, and that's about what we do. Because somehow every time I wear my glasses, the glass turns green. In the video.
Yeah.
Like, look at any of my videos with my glasses on. The glasses turn green. So I don't know what's on them that's making it green, but they're green. And I need to get new glasses anyway. I have a higher prescription. I've just been dragged. And I need to take a trip to Warby Parker. It's time. Did I name my channel Crochet Vision from the very beginning? Yes, I've been Crochet Vision for 4 years.
Nice.
Crochet Vision was my business before I had channels and anything. And then I got like a decent following on TikTok. And then I kind of stopped TikTok. Because they keep threatening to take it away, and that scares me. I don't like it.
TikTok is my biggest platform. I have 1.2 million or something. I was posting a lot. I have my biggest view count on TikTok, but I've definitely been leaning a lot more into YouTube in the last year or so.
I have 75,000 followers on TikTok.
Nice.
And then like 5,000 on Instagram. And
no, you're at 6.
Oh, we're at 6. Oh, whoa. 6,000 now. My bad.
I checked for you.
Thank you. I think I'm at 13 here. Are we at 13 yet?
I don't know. Are you?
Nope. Hey, everybody, go subscribe. We're almost at 13,000 here.
Close.
We're close. We're so close to 13,000 here. So like we're getting there, but I've really been enjoying YouTube and long form content more.
Yeah,
like, a lot more. So yeah.
You had your first crochet market today. How did it go?
How'd it go? It's a special coating on the glass. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't know what the coating's for though. That's turning it green. It also gives me headaches when I crochet with my glasses because it's a higher prescription and I don't need it for up close. It's really for far away.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I get migraines with everything anyway. So it's just like, no thanks.
Got it.
So, what did I just do? Hang on. What did I do? Yeah, my highest video on TikTok, I was playing in the dump bins of yarn at Michael's and it got 3.2 million views. I'm like, great.
Really?
Yep.
Mine is just a video of me crocheting in the car. It has like 54 million or something like that.
Yep. Really don't watch Ami videos, but I only like Crochet Vision for some reason. Thank you. Just subbed to Crochet Vision. Thank you, guys. Thanks, guys.
I can keep up with YouTube, but for some reason, keeping up with Instagram and TikTok is like really hard for me.
Yeah. That is true. I do see Juicy Couture a lot. Are there colors you're specifically looking for?
Well, no,
Not really. Okay.
I have all of the colors except for some of them are sold out. So, but somebody told me that like works at Joann or something, like just a regular employee. They were like, just so you know, Juicy Couture is moving in line. I don't know what that means, but it's going to be like more available or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like, awesome. Great.
Well, that's awesome. I see it in my stores all the time, but my biggest store near me, it's a flagship store, so it gets a lot of stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have the ultra thick Juicy Couture now too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Touch that one.
Yeah, you're not touching that. That's the stuff I would use, but the yardage isn't great.
Yeah, it's still teeny tiny. Like it's the same size skein, but it's super thick.
Yep. Yeah, I thought about it and I was like, the yardage is not good enough here. I'm not counting and that's not helping. Okay. Okay.
That's another reason I don't do Ami is because I don't really like counting.
Fair enough.
The only thing I've counted on this, I've counted 4 times.
That's fair.
You know?
That's fair. You can make jumbo scrunchies. I don't think it would work well for jumbo scrunchies because it's not going to like wave right.
No, it wouldn't. It's too thick. If I even tried to do a single crochet around the hairband, like it would look ridiculous.
Yeah.
The reason that the like velvet yarn works is because it's fluffy and it compresses really good. So if a yarn is too thick, the scrunchie is too stiff.
Yep.
A fluffy cowl. Mm. Yeah, Ami is nothing but counting.
It is. It's a lot of counting. Yeah. I've been stop counting this whole time.
Pretty much all I want to do is count my initial chain and then go.
I mean, my thing is though with like the granny stitch, like sure it's mind numbing and like you just go, but then I'll look back at it and I'll be like, oh crap, that one only has 2. That one's got 3. This one has 4. And like that, like, do you frog when that happens?
I've been there. I don't frog.
You don't frog. You just leave it.
Unless it's like ridiculous. Okay, the only time I'll frog it is if there's only one. If I only did one double crochet in a spot, I'm like, how did I do that?
Okay.
But if it's 2 or 4, I'm like, you can't really tell. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
That's fair. That was my thing. I was so hard on myself because I'm like, if I was doing clothes and I was doing that stuff, it would bother my brain so much that I'd have to rip it.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's there. I know it's there. I know it.
I made a scrunchie with cotton yarn on my trip to Michigan, and I didn't like it. Jada took it home. Yeah.
She liked it.
Jada liked it. It was really cute. My scissors are Singer.
Ooh.
They are like, I think they're called clippers or something. They're little, but I love them. They're like the perfect size to just snip off your yarn ends, you know? And they're pink. So.
Yep. I have I buy scissors from everywhere. I've got these ones. These are Fiskars. From Walmart. I have these ones sitting here. These ones are rainbow. These ones are from Amazon. These ones are super sharp. And they're a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know if you can see that. They're guitar. I have these ones sitting here. These ones are giant. I don't know if there's a brand on these.
I don't like it when they're too long because...
Oh, these are also Singers.
Oh, yeah. I think they look like...
And I just bought like 24 pairs of the Fiskars kids scissors to have all over my house. I lose them all the time. All the time. So are you going to redo your how many ear warmers can you make in a day video and try to...
I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should oil it and then, I don't know. I'll try to run some Scarfie through it, see if it works well.
Scarfie, I put Lion Brand Landscapes through it. Big Twist runs through it really nice. Though last night, the Big Twist was not happy through the machine. I don't know what was going on with that. What's my biggest market tip for beginner sellers? I have a million market videos on my channel. I don't know what my biggest beginner tip is. There's so many. Your vertical space is free. Use your vertical space. Dimension.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that I think is probably my biggest tip. Try to use your vertical space.
My next live is going to be next Saturday. I'm trying to go live every Saturday. I don't know about Sarah or when you go live.
I go live Monday and Wednesday.
Cool.
At the moment. And then any other time after that is extra.
Fun.
Extra, extra. Read all about it. It's on hiatus, probably permanently. I think you should skip B and go to the next one.
But it's half done, and it's half done like I have it edited. The video. But the thing is, I'm still holding on to all of the bee products.
Post them for Black Friday. B
Yeah.
for Black.
True.
What time do I go live? The goal is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, does that happen? I don't know. We try for 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely by 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But.
Nice. How's your stingray going?
It's going. We're almost done with the second flipper. And I was playing Yarn Chicken, so I didn't know if I was going to have enough to do the last round on the first one. So I was kind of just holding off on it. And I think that we're going to.
Good.
Yeah.
I will be doing Vlogmas this year, yes.
You have me kind of thinking I should challenge myself to do it. You new subscriber, you love the color of the stingray. Thank you.
Last year was the first year that I did Vlogmas, and I didn't tell anyone I was doing Vlogmas because I didn't want people to expect a video every single day and then me fail.
Right.
So I just started posting every day, and then I didn't actually say, I was like, oh yeah, we're posting every day of December, until I was like 5 or 6 days in.
Right.
And then I was like, but yeah, just in case you guys have noticed, we are posting every day of December. Because I knew if I said it and then I didn't follow through with it, like the comments would tear me apart, you know?
Right. Right.
So once I actually realized that it was possible, I was like, yeah, we're doing that.
Yeah.
But kept it a secret until then.
And so you just kept 2 days ahead, which makes sense.
Yeah. So, but last year I like filmed them. I like filmed December 1st, and then I would post it on the 3rd.
Okay, so you didn't start in November. You started on the 1st.
Yeah, but this year I'm going to be starting in November.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, this year I'll start the last 2 days of November.
Yeah.
And then I'll post them on the December days.
Yeah.
Because people would get confused. Because in the video I'd be like, hi, it's December 1st. But then I'd be posting it on December 3rd. And they're like, it's not December 1st.
Right.
So this year I'm going to say, hi, it's Vlogmas Day 1.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
At the current moment, I'm not sure about Black Friday. I don't think I have enough things to sell.
I mean, you've got a month to make stuff.
That's true. Yeah. I have 27 orders to finish first.
Yeah, but how many of those are scrunchies?
There's a mix. Bags and scrunchies.
Okay.
But every order has like
A few things to it.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that 30 scrunchie order?
Yeah.
Did I miss that?
I packed it in a vlog.
I must have missed that.
Yeah.
I must have missed that. All right, we're at sewing.
Nice.
Just sew these shut and then sew them on. Just so you're aware of where we're at.
Okay. I need to go eat lunch. I have some leftover Thai food that I'm gonna heat up. It's gonna be delicious.
I can't eat Thai food, unfortunately.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. There is a lot of fish oil in Thai food.
Oh, yeah?
And a lot of chance of cross-contamination, and it makes me nervous.
Hmm.
Food allergies.
Yeah, I don't have any. It sounds really rough.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Oh my gosh, Ollie, you need to eat lunch too. Don't go forgetting lunch.
I ate a very late breakfast. My brother went to the bagel store and everybody bacon, egg, and cheeses, and it was delicious. When you were in New York, did you get a bacon, egg, and cheese?
No.
How
I
did
didn't get to do a lot of New Yorky stuff because all of my friends, like, they've already been there multiple times.
But so they should have made you do like the New Yorky things.
No.
What?
We didn't do like anything. I didn't go to Times Square. We stayed in a hotel room and
What?
did whatever we were doing in those vlogs. I don't remember.
What? Kelsey, come back to New York.
Okay. We were only in New York for like 3 days or something, and then we went to upstate New York and we stayed in that cabin.
I honestly have not watched that vlog. That far back.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't vlog as much as I did this year.
I'll show you around New York. The New York.
Okay. I want to go back.
Come back. That's easy.
I mean, I need to go back at some point for sure. But Jada lives there.
Oh, awesome. I didn't know Jada lived there.
Mm-hmm. Jada lives there, and then Aspen lives in Boston, so they're not that far away.
Not that far.
That's why they meet up a lot. Also, they're just really good friends.
Yeah. God, I lived in Boston for a brief time. You would not pay me enough to move back to Boston.
Oh, really?
God, I hated Boston.
I've never been.
Oh God, no. I lived in Boston in September, and then I had to go back in December. And people in Boston don't know how to drive.
Mm.
They are like, you think New York drivers are bad? Boston drivers are worse. It's terrible. It's horrible, awful. I hated everything about Boston. Hated it. I lived in a bad part of Boston too. And I'm sure if I told Aspen where in Boston I lived, they'd be like, "Oh, what?" Yeah. It was rough. I had a gig in Boston for a bit. Ugh. Yeah.
Now, I'm from Missouri, and I've never moved, so
if I could move back to New York, I would in a second. Ben would never. I miss it every day.
Caesar's from New York, but he moved here whenever he was young.
Really? He's from New York?
He was born there, but he moved here whenever he was, like 8 or something.
Where in New York? Do you know? If you want
Brentwood. It was Brentwood, Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah.
Long Island.
I'm pretty sure is Brentwood on Long Island, or am I just embarrassing myself right now?
You're right.
Okay, great.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But what is it? You're in Missouri?
I'm in Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so great. Love it. Oh my God, that wind. Sorry, that was just like nasty. It just blew and I could hear it on the house. I'm like, oh God, terrible. Horrible, awful. Okay, this stingray is adorable if I do say so myself. I haven't made one in this color. I found one of the skein. I didn't think I had any of it left. And as I tore the yarn room apart and put it back together, I found one and I was like, I have one more.
I love that.
Yeah, but no, we live in Delaware, and honestly, I like it there a lot because I'm close to like everything. It's like if I want to get to Baltimore, if I want to get to DC, Philly, like everything is so close. I really do like it. And like the train to New York is 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I can get home if I need to.
Right. I haven't been to Canada. Have you been to Canada?
I have not. It is very hard to leave the country with Ben's job.
Oh, right.
Unfortunately. We were supposed to go on this big 1-year anniversary honeymoon trip. And it was really hard to plan it, but we were going to do like a good chunk of Europe for our 1-year anniversary because he was in Bahrain, so he was already out of the country. It was going to be easier.
Mm-hmm.
But now trying to leave the country is just hard.
Yeah.
How's my dog doing? She's much better, Lizzie. Thank you. She's doing better. She's not great, but she's doing a little bit better. The hives are gone. Now she's just throwing up.
It's all right if you're late. This live is gonna stay up on my channel. You can watch the replay later if you'd like.
What size skein is this? I guess it's a 7. I think that the skeins are the numbering system is arbitrary.
Mm.
If I'm being fully honest.
Hi, Alex. Thanks for the super chat. Welcome to the live. How you doing?
Welcome. Because it's kind of like some people say some things are a 6, other people say other things are a 6, and then anything above that is a 7.
Yeah.
And then you look at Premier's numbering system, and it's just like anything. It could be anything. This is a 4. This is a 2. It's a 3. It's all over the place. Some things are a 5. Some people say there's a 5. Some people say some other things are. It's so arbitrary. There's no consistent measurement of what they are.
I feel like they size them how they want you to use them.
I don't know.
Like I've had really thin yarns, and they're like, oh yeah, it's a size 5, but it's because they want you to use it and they want it to be like really loose and flowy. I'm like, just tell me what size the yarn is.
Right.
Like if I want it to be flowy, I know how to do that. Okay.
Like they say that the cones, I think, is a 4 or a 5. I'm like, it's a 3 at best. Like it's a velvet, basically.
Yeah.
Like this is the numbers are 5s, exactly. This is a discontinued yarn from Michaels from last year or the year before. It was like the cozy cut chunky chenille chunk coat something. I don't know, but you can't get it, so I'm sorry. I'm really working to try to get through all of my discontinued yarns. I'm trying to like shrink my yarn stash a lot.
I'm trying as well.
I have way too much all over the place, and then I just place a giant Hirschner's order. So, I have so much fur.
Yeah.
Like faux fur. Why? I have so much. I'm just trying to. I have Sherpa. I have like the really, really, really chunky stuff. Why did I buy that?
Yarn hoard is more like it. Okay, Ollie. Okay, Ollie.
Oh, Ollie, if you think that Kelsey's bad, go watch my tearing down the yarn room. I have 2 yarn rooms, a garage, and a living room full of crap.
I think I'm going on a yarn buying ban in January because I plan on moving next year. So like I'm going to start in January. I'm not going to buy any more yarn, and I'm going to try to work down my stash as much as I can before we have to move it all.
I was trying to not buy any yarn in September, and then Hirschner's had an insane sale, and I bought yarn. And then Joanne came out with their Halloween yarns.
Right.
And I had to buy them.
Right.
And now with their Christmas yarns. And I'm gonna have to buy them. Your yarn was like a rainbow paradise. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna be, guys, when I get back home, if I ever get back home, we're gonna be redoing it a little bit again because I need a better corner situation set up for filming as opposed to the flat wall. I need a corner.
Yeah.
I do. I want a corner.
Do you have like a whole room?
Oh, I have. Yeah. The master bedroom of my house is the yarn room. We have our bedrooms in the basement. It's bigger than the master bedroom, but it doesn't count as a master bedroom.
Yeah.
So the master bedroom is the yarn room, and then I also have an office space that's full of yarn. There's yarn all over the living room. There's kind of yarn everywhere. Michael's was discontinuing something that's a bestseller of mine.
Yeah.
So I bought a lot of it. I have a problem.
I get it. I get it. My yarn is confined to my room. But yeah. I mean, it's overflowing onto the floors.
I want it to be confined to the room. I just have it everywhere right now, and it just needs to stop. It needs to, and I also like it's hard because blanket yarn is triple the size of your yarn.
Yeah, you're so right.
So like, and then the Sweet Snuggles, like the Michaels crap, is not compact at all. So if I wind that skein, it takes up so much less space.
Oh, okay.
Like that's why I wind and cake some of my yarn, like these, because it takes so much less space.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Like there's so much air in this stupid skein. But
Do they do that on purpose to try to like make you think there's more yarn?
I bet it's part of it. I bet you it's a part of it. Because like if you look at this, where do I have one? This one's a brand new skein. I haven't touched this. That's a skein.
Mm-hmm.
That is a single skein of blanket yarn. Why is it so big? This is another one. Here we go. Why?
It's huge.
Why? But it's like that with everything. That's why I use, when I lived in my apartment, I wound all of my yarn for that reason. It saves so much space. So.
Thank you, Ollie.
Ollie, you're the best. Ollie needs a raise.
I've offered Ollie things. They said no.
I have an Aaliyah. Aaliyah's
yeah. Okay. We've definitely got to go. I think we'll do like 5 more minutes.
I'm sewing the last piece on.
Okay, slay.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not going to finish this bag, but I am definitely hungry. I need to do 2 more rows of single crochets on the straps.
Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
I just threw a crochet hook across the room. That's great.
I thought you liked those crochet hooks.
I do. I love them. They're beautiful. I just went across the room.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we did get so far in the bag, actually. We started right here.
Wow.
Nice. That's probably why I think that the bags take a long time, is because I take so many breaks.
That's
but
fair.
whenever I actually just sit down and make it, like we've been on for, how long have we been on for?
I hate it when they do that. I wish it would just tell you in hours instead of 173 minutes. I don't know what that means.
Well, 120 is 2 hours, so.
Okay, so we've been on for.
It's been almost 3 hours now. 180 will be 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll call it at 3 hours. I think 3 hours is like a good live.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so the bags take me approximately, I'm gonna say 3.5 to 4 hours.
Well, I'd even say less than that because we've been paying attention to chat, and we have like because I'm always slower on live when you're paying attention to chat instead of just sitting there working.
Yeah.
You know, you're not nearly as productive when you're on live than when you're off.
Sarah is making a stingray.
Yes.
Thanks, Lori.
Bye. All right. Cool. Ta-da.
Beauty.
It's so cute.
It is.
It's so cute. Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot.
Love it.
It's cute. I like that. I made this pattern because it works up the XL yarns really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I hold up all three things? I can grab them. Oh my god, my legs.
Oh yeah, you finished
Yep.
Stingray Pig.
Oh my god.
What was the first one? Seahorse?
Seahorse, a pig, and a seahorse. Give me 2 seconds for feeling to come back in my foot because I just tried to stand up and I've been sitting on my foot.
Okay.
That was funny. Okay. Wow. All right. 2 seconds.
You guys should do a collab where you swap patterns and see how the other person does. I'm not good at Ami.
I was gonna say Kelsey doesn't like Ami. My shoulder is feeling better today, but the night is still young.
Here's what we finished on the live stream today.
Ta-da.
Not bad, not bad. Mine's not even
bad. Not bad. Not bad. Pig.
well. Ollie, could you link Sarah's channel? Everyone can go subscribe to Crochet Vision.
Yes, please, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for thank you to the people in the last live in the chat that was like, will you guys go live together?
Yeah, this was super fun. I had a great time.
Me too. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, absolutely. We should do this again.
Okay. All right. Everyone, have a good day.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. 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 Thank you. Thank you, Ollie.
Bye. Yes. Thank you, Ollie.
Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. You can watch the replay on my channel. And yeah, that's all I've got. So bye. 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 Bye.